What's up, guys? This is Heis, and yes, we're back for the Cursed Trains stream. This is the 3rd edition now. Looks like I'm centered. Cool. It's been a minute since we've done one of these, and thanks to you guys continuously requesting it, we're finally back. We're finally doing some more of this. So, yeah, we're gonna enjoy looking at Cursed Choo-Choo Trains for as long as I can handle it tonight, I guess. And it's gonna be a fantastic time. Anyway, before we start, I have to share a little funny anecdote with you guys. If you saw today's video, which I hope you did, if you're watching, we talked about Glenbrook and Eureka on Coombrace. And about an hour-ish after the video came out, I got a message on my phone from the museum, from one of the new ladies in the front office who I haven't met yet, but she slacked me, shot me a message privately, and was like, hey, some guy named Dan Markov called to try and talk to you. And my heart immediately sank. If you know anything about the Eureka, you know that Dan Markov is the man that owns Eureka. He's one dude, and he just owns the choo-choo. So he wanted to talk to me after we talked about his choo-choo having a problem on Coombrace, and I was like, oh no. Like, the whole time that we went to make that video, when I had Nick on and everything, I told him, I was like, we can't be like, the folks who work with the Eureka are some of the nicest people I've ever met. They're fantastic. The whole thing, like, yes, it had a problem, but like, we can't make it bad about it. And it was like, okay, so what do we do? And I was so worried the entire time. And so finally I got the message, and I called him back, and I apologized so profusely. And then Dan just wanted to tell me, no, it's okay. Like, no, I wasn't offended. It was a good video, enjoyed it. And he just wanted to tell me that the 168 also broke during that event, which is the thing at the end of the video with the engine that's way out of time. So he just wanted to make sure I knew that, which is very funny. And then we talked for the better part of an hour. What a nice guy. What a cool dude. So I went from being like, to like, oh, okay, cool. It was really funny. I'd never met Dan before. Seen the Eureka twice. 2 events it's been at. And unfortunately, he was in the hospital during Victorian Iron Horse Roundup. And then at Great Western Steam Up, I guess I just didn't bump into him. So either way, it was pretty freaking funny. But anyway, obviously, Cursed Trains, point of the stream. We've got a doozy to start with, but we're gonna have some fun here. Huge thank you to Antimatter for organizing the Google form and everything. But I'm gonna go through top chats. We'll get into Discord, and then we'll get into the Cursed Choo-Choos, which is everyone's favorite. So anyway, Jordan Freeman, please consume alcohol liberally. Sold. Done. Coors. Colorado Kool-Aid. Gotta love it. Johnny Sims, woo, making it for more pain to look at. 8 months as a conductor. Thank you, my friend. Virtual Rail Fan. In the words of CJ, shoot, here we go again. Pretty much. 4 Doors, more horrors. Fireman for 16 months. Holy shit, finally got a live stream in a while. Holy shit, also Big Boy is best boy. Pretty much. Yeah, Big Boy's great. Let's see. Chat just jumps. Father Heat. 13 months as a brakeman. Damn Turtle. Thanks, Caboose. Thank you, Caboose. I assume he posted the live stream link in the thing. Yes, he did. Good. Yeah. Carl, I'm sure he will post the stream about 6 times after we finish. So, anyway. Taylor Stout, engineer, 9 months. Sweet Cursed Trains on my birthday. It's like you planned it. Thank you so very much. Happy birthday, my friend. I'm glad that it worked out this way. Also, to any dads out there, happy Father's Day. I know that literally 90% of my channel is male. So I imagine there's at least a couple dads amongst the audience. Happy Father's Day. If it's, you out there. Brew the Boomer, conductor for 3 months. It comes at last. Yes. I have to blame. I told you in person, Brew. Brew showed up at the museum, and I told him at that time, like, you do know that the reason we're doing another one of these is because every live stream, every Montezuma Monday, every video, whatever was going on, every time Brew the Boomer would toss me $10 and be like, hey, here's some Cursed Trains that I DM'd you. Please look at them. And every time it was like, it's not the point of the stream. Like, come on, save them for a thing. And we haven't done Cursed Trains in a while. And we're doing it now because Brew the Boomer has consistently done that. So, cheers to you. Good to see you. Marquette, New Haven. Love to see some Cursed Trains. The stream's going to be fun. Of course, Burned Bacon. Why do you enjoy our suffering highs? There better be locomotive high bleach at the end. Yeah, we'll probably have to do that. CPC Farms, I thought there would never be a Cursed Trains number 3. Well, here we are. We're doing it. Crayfish, starting off the second half of your 24-hour shift at the firehouse with Icarus train stream. Let's go. Good lord. I can only imagine what that's like. Thank you for doing that, but goodness. Yellow Jacket Rail fan. Actually, I just saw a picture from in Indiana of a Forney hauling a modern auto rack. I saw a video of that last night for the first time, and I was just like, why? What? Why? And it's very funny. So, yeah. Thank you. Virtual Rail fan, my birthday's on Wednesday. Happy early birthday. JG. Excited for Chris Trains. Love the Discord. Looking forward to sharing strange Class 1 automotive yard stories. I imagine you've got several. Anytime. Like, Class 1s. Anyone who's worked for a Class 1 knows. So, yeah. Delightful. ZVK Studios 18. Oh my god, is it the time of the month again? Anyway, 14 months. How have I made it this far? Time's fake. That's how. Will Pelkey, welcome to the Engineers. Thank you, my friend. Goodness. Appreciate you. And Lexi012, Fireman for 19 months. Chris Trains equal great entertainment. Thank you for the great content heist. Can you reveal what model layouts you're looking at next? All those layouts made me jealous. Them's the three. Thems were the three that I've filmed. I have no other model layout tours scheduled. God, it was like a day or two before Leighton's wedding that we went and looked at all three of those layouts, and it was amazing. Every single, Eddie Carroll's gigantic, ridiculous. Tuffy's. We originally weren't going to film at Tuffy. It was like, okay, we got told about N scale, and we saw pictures of the art up above, and it was like, it doesn't make sense. I don't really get what this is about. And then walking in and seeing it was just like, this is the best layout I've ever seen. Like, it is the best use of space ever. And thankfully, I didn't even have the guts to ask. Friend of the channel and fellow Century of Steam developer, Jake, actually went through and was like, hey, Tuffy, do you mind if we film some stuff for YouTube? Mark does YouTube, and we chatted a bit, and then we went down and did that. That's why it was a thing before. Like, the intro was, oh, I've already seen this, but oh my god. And then berries from yesterday. I have no words. I mean, I wish I could have spent years at Barry's. That guy, he is the nicest human that I've ever met. I swear to God, he's so sweet, so kind, and he is a certified master model railroader. Obviously so. You just look at his stuff and it's like, you made this? You made these locomotives? He told me, I didn't want to quote it in the video because I wasn't sure on the numbers, but I think he told me that he's made 10 K27s, 5 K28s, 3 K36s, and 2 K37s. And that's just some of the 40 engines. It was just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. So, anyway. Yeah. So, no other layout visits planned yet, but I'm sure there will be more. But them's the ones we already had. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed. Obviously, it was a big deal for me, too. Charles Aaron Mallet? I don't know. Here's to seeing Heist die inside in real time. It's about to happen. Nathaniel Lombardi watching this while making donuts for Duncan. Cheers, my friend. And yes, make the donuts. We like them. Luke Sheldon, any updates on the audiobook? I haven't. Thank you for reminding me. I haven't put time into it in a while. I am more than halfway through the book itself in terms of reading it. And I don't actually see where my... there it is. I was going to say, I have a guitar pick here. We're up to chapter 17. So the thin part of the book is what's left, just on the recording side. And it's already like 7 hours. And I got the contract to be able to make it and do it for 5 years about a year ago, and I was telling myself maybe I'll finish that before I go to Croatia, and I'm just struggling to get videos done for when I'm gone so that I can actually enjoy a vacation for once instead of being totally plugged in. So we'll see. I hope it's done by the end of summer, if not the end of the year. So thank you for bearing with me. Ken Monco gifting 10 memberships. Thank you so much. We're almost here. We're almost here. Undead Hooligan, hey, I just want some money. Did you ever see that weird 22222222 looking locomotive you sent a while back? It's pretty fitting for the stream. I must have missed that. Send it again. Will Pelkey, wow, it's been 16 months already as engineer. Seems like only yesterday you started watching you. Also, please say hello to my brother Tyler. He's a huge fan of yours. Hello, Tyler. Tyler Pelkey, presumably. Great to see you guys. Thank you. Undead Hooligan, welcome to the Brakeman. K-Man Kai, hail, man, I can't find it, but I remember seeing an image of a Russian or Chinese O12O. It was black and white and vaguely banana-shaped. Might have been drunk at the time. It happens. Jameson Newhouse, with a huge $50 super chat. Thank you. Hey, Heis, recently became a member. You've been addicted to the Little Engines, Big Men audiobook. Previous series you have watched like 7 times all the way through or nothing. Anyways, take my money, love the content. Favorite daily, watch every day. Thank you so much. Yeah, I should plug it more often. If you are a fireman or engineer, you can at least listen to the first, 5/8 of the book with me stumbling over my words unedited on the channel. If you get to that tier, you can go do that. So that's the thing. But anyway. Lonely Cowboy, we're cursedness. Your energy drink is gonna kick in. We gotta, you guys keep super chatting, and it's fantastic. So, anyway. And Adri, yes, I'm coming to Hrvatska. I will be in Zagreb on Saturday. So, come say hi. I'll probably be at the Zagreb Museum at some point. We'll probably make a video. But anyway. Vacations, when does a YouTuber like us relax? Screams. We don't need to talk about how much I work. Anyways, let's get into it. Let's join the Discord. We've been streaming for 17 minutes, and now we're finally doing it. Hello, friends. Hello, Discord. We're finally here. We're finally going to be doing the thing. Okay? And so I will change my camera over. Here we have our first Cursed Train submission, which is the Lehigh Valley Railroad K1 Pacific. The description says, it's an extremely redundant oxymoron of a locomotive class. Negates the entire purpose of the camelback design whilst being one.
Yeah. This is my one and only submission. And it gets worse because I didn't submit their 282 camelback, which is the same thing except they wanted freight power. Now the entire point of a camelback is to kind of get as much locomotive into small wheelbase as possible. Like, you typically see camelbacks as
and so you made a big ass fuck off Pacific with God's biggest trailing truck wheel.
Yeah.
It's just wacky. Wow, this is fun. The bell being mounted on the smoke box is weird, and that smoke box is objectively too long.
Oh yeah, and look at the little the fireman's roof over there. That's like flush with the firebox.
So you bang your head if you're anyone taller than me, then
Brett would decapitate himself.
The interesting thing is that they have an auxiliary steam dome on the back, which, putting that over the firebox sucks for firebox arrangement. Have you seen what we've been designing on Montezuma lately? And then, but you can see the safeties and the whistle are mounted there. So it's like, why would you put the whistle at the back? And why, like, how does the lever even? I don't get it. I do not get that piece of it. It's ridiculous.
Oh, it's even funnier because the first 462 ever built was also a camelback like this,
not
and
like
also
not
built
like
for the
this.
Lehigh Valley.
not like this.
The first 462 ever, which was Lehigh Valley 444, built.
Wait, Jersey.
Yep.
Does this fucking thing has 2 injectors both on the engineer side? Oh, I guess the fireman's back.
Yes, it does.
The fireman's back there, so there's 2 injectors both on the engineer's side.
Oh, no, it gets worse. It gets worse.
No,
the fireman doesn't have any of them. There's 2 right in front.
Yeah, there's one there, and then there's one there with linkage through. Oh my god, that is stupid.
Yeah,
that is stupid. And it's got the flexi beam bullshit fucking Stevenson valve gear connection. Yeah, this thing's a pile of shit. This thing is a pile of shit.
The firemen on Camelbacks typically also didn't get a sight glass. You just
fuck you. You don't need to know where your water is. Just eat shit and die, bitch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. The hole filler.
Literally, yeah. Just shovel the coal, because all you do, because lignite. That's all you're doing. Oh my god.
And funny enough, these were great for the Lehigh Valley. They ordered more of these.
The East Coast might have been a mistake. It's okay.
I won't disagree, but...
You live in New Jersey. You're fine. Anyway, I got a couple top chats I gotta hit, and then we'll continue on with number 2. But Mr. Dutch Wolf, thank you for upgrading to a fireman. Appreciate you. Go check out the audiobook and Douglas Gradler. This is the same thing, I guess. Maybe that's probably why you did, is because I don't pimp that enough. I should probably be better about selling my own brand, but here we are. Wusky, as a fireman, you can confirm the Little Engines and Big Men audiobook is fantastic. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. Oh god, chat just skipped. Okay. Jack Morgan, it's like a Deckless 460 got rear-ended. Yes. I hate that, but yes. Jordan Freeman, hello Guido Ferrywinkle. Fuck you, Jordan, on behalf of Jersey.
Fuck you.
Northern Borchelt, Brakeman, 17 months. Have I seen the concept drawing of the quintuplexes? Yes. Railman, 1225. Hey, hi, Scott Money again. Woo. Woo! You love that. Anyway, got a quick question. You know, boiler explosion can happen when the crown sheet's exposed, but C&O 3020 exploded going uphill, so it was the flues that time? I've no idea.
It still could have been the crown sheet.
It still could be the crown even going uphill. You could potentially have a failure of the boiler at the front, although that was way less common in later Steam because the materials got so much better. But specifically that one, I'm not sure. Good shout. Railman 1225, also betting you wish this loco blew up. It and all of its cousins, yes. Middletown Branch Productions, Camelbacks are oops, all firebox, but Jesus, yes, pretty much. Will Pelkey, thank you for gifting 10 memberships. And Railman1225, upgrading to a conductor, thank you. And then Susan Lua, Heist, might I suggest you look at the Erie L1.
Oh, that's worse. Oh, that's so much worse. I should have done that one.
Send me an image of that, and we can talk about it in a minute.
Hold on.
Pacific Productions, yes, more Chris Chuchus, let us die inside of the mistakes we brought into the world. Great. And Striker, Engineer, 15 months, just a warning, if we get to the submissions from me, DNH, so beware, even though it's the most normal DNH experimental. Yeah, the DNH was a mistake. Yeah, we already know that.
Fair warning for the class. I did have to cut a lot of submissions, so if you don't see yours, it didn't fit the criteria we were going for, so...
Nothing.
Once again, only real photos of real things. If
Auntie, am I gonna have to ask for access to every single
picture? Is it not giving... I gave you access to the whole thing. Is it not? Is it still bitching?
It's asking me to ask for access for the second thingy.
Oh, come on.
Okay, so I guess we'll have to do that for every single thing, but I guess I will pull up...
No, I've got access to the whole folder.
I have... Oh, well, then, I mean, then you could send me pictures or copy-paste them as we get to them while we're waiting and sorting out the details.
Wait, how did you jump to that one? That one's... Oh, wait, never mind.
Jersey sent me this right now, which is why I did, because we've got the access issue. And yeah, I've seen pictures of this before. Is this the is it an 0660 or an 0880?
0880. And
yeah.
This is the only, well, technically one of two. Technically one of two.
Oh god, that's a compound. And why did they put the reservoirs up there? At least the cab's taller for the firemen, but...
Yeah,
Christ.
So, this is the biggest Camelback ever made.
The water pump is there, and then again, the whistle's at the back. And look at the fucking trapeze artists that have fucking strung up... Look at this bullshit. Look at this. Do you see this bullshit that is running the whistle up here?
No. Oh, my. It gets funnier. So 592, CNJ 592, the biggest surviving Camelback, the 442 at the B&O Museum. I've been going through my pictures looking at the cab of that, because last time I was down there last year, I tried to get as many pictures as I could from around the engine. As far as I can tell, every time the engineer needed to blow the whistle, he would need to look behind him, find it, and then pull the whistle that way. So you'd need to be looking backwards to pull the whistle, as far as I can tell.
Great.
Because that whistle was also behind the engineer.
Cool. You know, because a cord strung from the ceiling, too much. This thing's, it's goofy as fuck.
Let's try this. There we go.
I guess it's a normal Camelback thing that there's 2 injectors on the one side. I've seen, I guess that makes sense if you don't have firemen. But then you've got a water pump back there on the engineer's side. I mean, it's just fucking wacky, man.
So the entire
It's got
thing
2
with...
sand domes. Where's the steam
whole
dome?
thing with...
Oh, the
I
steam
think
dome's
it's
in the
inside
cab.
the cab.
Yeah. Here. I have another picture of the L1 later in life after its rebuild, so you can see kind of how the boiler's constructed.
I see how Mark's looking at the camera right now.
It got uncamelbacked, okay? It got uncamelbacked.
Okay.
So, the thing with Camelbacks is that your entire job as the fireman is you don't touch the water, you don't look at the water, you don't know anything about the water.
The water doesn't exist.
To take a
The water
quote
is a
from
figment of
Ghost
your
Stories, just fill the hole filler.
Okay, so this is so they made it a 2882 instead of an 0880. Significantly less cursed. Good lord, how many bolts do you need for your main rod? Christ on a bike, it's got like 5 different fucking bolts holding the split brasses together, which means they rebuilt this thing fucking early. They jacketed the firebox because fucking morons.
Yeah, they rebuilt this in 1921. It was.
Why did they rebuild it with split brasses in 1921? Moron. Same reason they fucking jacketed the firebox, comma, morons.
Oh, Baldwin is the one who rebuilt it, by the way.
Oh, thanks, Baldwin.
It gets even funnier.
Thanks,
because this engine wasn't built by Baldwin. It was built by Alco.
Oh.
What the shit?
You were looking at a Balco.
Baldco. Baldwin.
This is a cruel living
Stupid. Every looking bell in stupid place, headlight in stupid place, looks like it's missing a fucking eyeball because headlight in stupid place, bell in stupider place. Upside down grab for literally no reason on the smoke box. 2 fucking smoke. It's got smoke box. They rebuilt it with smoke box cleanouts in fucking 1921, and they kept it a compound. But at least they upgraded it to piston valves. Christ on a bike. This choo-choo hurts. They put the air tanks wherever they could fucking fit anything that looked vaguely cylindrical. What a goofy pile of garbage. And it's got a switcher pilot. What are you switching with this fucking thing? What is that trailing truck doing? That trailing truck is doing nothing.
You switch planets with this thing.
I guess.
This is. I believe this was a pusher.
Run around movement.
Cockatoo sounds. Anyway, we're gonna ignore that for the rest of eternity. I've already got some more top chats to get to.
Hi, Chase.
Will Pelkey gifting a membership. Thank you. Trey Felger gifting 20 memberships. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Scott Miller, conductor for 21 months. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much are you dying on the inside at this point? At least a 6. We'll see how much further that creeps up through the thing.
Wait.
Darker 96, been a while. Are these 3-footer standard? Yes. So far it's all been standard, but we'll see. I'm sure everything. Kyle Egan, welcome to the conductors. Brother Boomer, Angry Burb. Amgiburb.wav. Correct. And I think almost there. Chat just jumped. Nazu. engineer for 23 months. You're almost there, my friend. Still 1 month away. Glad to have this in the background as you try to not wreck a near tonnage S282 heading into a 30 section at City Southwest. Keep up the amazing work heist. Have fun in Croatia. Cheers, Nazu. Thank you, my friend. And pride emoji. Yes. Fantastic. And Northern Isle, 2 years. Well, damn. As an engineer. Cheers, my friend. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if we can grab... do I have access now? I think I do.
You should.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
There's two pictures of this one. I guess it's your submission, Goose.
Yes. So this is the SLP-2. This was a shop job that FCP, Ferrocarril del Pacifico, from Mexico made, where the San Luis Potosi shop, that's where SLP comes from, they took a whole bunch of just wrecked units and mashed them together with the guts of an RS-11.
This is the bastard love child of an F7 with the nose, a White Pass and Yukon shovel nose with the windows, and then more F7, and then the trucks from a GE-8, and then the ass half of something ancient clapped Alco looking. This looks photoshopped.
No, it is a one-off shop job made by the San Luis Potosi shops.
This literally looks like a Photoshop.
The guts are an RS-11.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Wacky.
Okay. Yeah.
Wacky. Okay, which I guess RS-11 probably means trucks are RS,
trucks.
right?
Yeah,
and
those
Alco ended up basically becoming the early GE, so they look like Dash 8 trucks, but they're even older. They're from but God, what a bizarre looking fucking thing. Wow. That's fugly. I'm sorry. That's fugly.
I like it.
Well, you like a lot of weird
you
shit.
do.
Well, yes. But
Undead Hooligan, you
you.
sent the legendary 222222 on Discord. Thank you. We'll take a look at it in a minute. And then CPC Farms asked Jersey if he wants me to make him an orange and black hat keychain. Whatever, we all thought I was on his birthday. I wasn't a maniac. Yeah, Jersey, whatever. I'll let him know. Burned Bacon, did y'all do the 3-truck 2-cylinder Shay in either of the last videos? If not, I can provide. It's a travesty. No, I don't.
We've got like 200 things to go through.
We do have 200 things to go through, and because of your generosity and kindness, that it's slow. So, QB Fox, have I seen the Lombard log hauler? Yes. And then DJ, hey, guys, took your advice about channeling your passion from bothering your family and now volunteer at your local Heritage Rail Workshop. Hell yes, dude. Fantastic. Go do the thing. Anyway, we're now on submission 3 of 203, by the way.
Yeah.
Make that 201.
Oh, boy.
So this is another one of my submissions. There's 2 different locomotives in this, but it's the same overall concept. The Ferrocarril...
Why is it inside frame and outside frame?
Yeah. So this is a Chilean
there's
meter
like
gauge.
that.
What? What?
It
What? No. What is going on with the fucking cranks on the front engine? Lead
we'll
truck?
get there. We are getting there. The Ferrocarril Transandino de Chile was the Transandean Railway of Chile, and it was hybrid. So it was mostly adhesion, it was meter gauge, and then there was about 20 miles that was
It's
rack.
also cog. Okay.
Yes.
That.
So that makes this engine that we're looking at now an 0.6/2, I guess. 8.0.
No. No.
Yes.
No.
And as you can see by the fact that they had that there's another image, they had multiple different locomotives.
The Swiss figured out how to do this.
The Swiss did figure out how to.
These hurt. These hurt.
So in this picture, you can see the cogwheels underneath the unpowered adhesion.
Yeah. Yeah. Pyro train thing, fireman 17 months. Yeah, what do you mean it's a cog locomotive? It's got
It's a cog.
It's got gears in the middle to mate with a rack that would be in the middle of the track.
Yeah.
When it got to it there.
Hashtag Pikes Peak when.
Please, I would love to
DJ,
take one of these over Pikes.
break
Make
me
Pikes
for
dual
2 months.
gauge?
This
Fuck
is
yeah.
Photoshop. I pray they're all Photoshop. I
No.
wish. This hurts.
There are many
This-
photos of
this
these
hurts.
locomotives.
Also, that is the singular thickest with several C's, like capped stack I've ever seen.
They're cool.
It's like 2 feet in diameter at least. And then the rest of this just
so remember that this is meter gauge, so it's kind of the same size as our stuff. So it's not that.
no, it's
massive.
that's still a huge stack.
It's still a big ass stack, but it's not as big.
91 stack is 2 feet in diameter. I bet you that's everything of 2 feet. Captain S is that second one,
Okay,
a
that-
410O.
Yeah, the second one is a 4/2, or it's an O 4/2 10O.
It's technically an 24210O. Technically, and it's got reverse wall shirts on the fuck. No, make it go away. Make it go away. Oh boy, everyone's favorite triplex.
Yeah.
With the smallest picture. Please include as many details as you're able. Eerie triplex. Thank you
you.
for the submission. We talked about it last time. Why does it have
Grand
a box?
almost bought one of these.
Why does it have a box headlight? Fucking stupid. Moving
Box
on.
headlight, the rear engine set under the tender has a separate exhaust. It's hand bombed.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
What in the fuck
What?
is this?
Wait, Pat.
What in the fucking Jules Verne looking?
That
What
is a
in the
Highland-
French?
Heilman's electric locomotive is what this is called.
Sorry, electric? It has a fucking steam dome and a stack.
The
Yeah,
Grand did not almost
it's
buy a
this-
triplex. Baldwin asked if they wanted one and they said no.
Mainline, you're already done with that. No,
What username is? I laugh at your pie. I'm glad.
That is a steam electric turbine, from what I could gather.
Huh.
Weird.
Ah,
This is one
Like,
that we file
steam
under.
generated
I wish you would have
electricity.
given us more info about,
information.
because
Oh my god.
it
There's
doesn't.
another one. There's a duplicate submission of this that actually gives more details later in the submissions pool.
Well, I guess
Guys,
we'll
the
find
Pope is here.
Hello.
Buppy.
I bless
Bup.
each and everybody in chat,
Thank you, Buppy.
and
We
also
needed
the
that.
people here.
Thank you, my lord.
This
Buppy, the stream
looks
needs
like
saving.
a.
Oh, the Coalfield G.
Oh,
It looks like
Oh, this
a-
one's great.
Is this coal dust fueled?
Liquefied coal. Yeah.
I'm sorry, liquefied coal?
As
Do you mean oil?
Yeah, oil, yeah.
It was some kind of weird liquefied coal.
Do
It's
was
you
gasified as
mean
far as I know.
oil?
no,
Very
no,
clearly not.
very, very fucking clearly not. That was the loudest cracking open of a drink I have ever heard.
I put it right next to my mic for a reason.
I have seen things be fueled by coal dust. There was a German airplane from World War II that was fueled by coal dust. How do you make liquid coal?
Lots of heat, I guess. DJ says, Heilman isn't real, it can't hurt you. I'm glad we moved on. Seth Manka, I'm starting to really question if Single Soul was sober or sane in planning the room when they designed these cursed things. Yeah, pretty much. This fucking thing, yeah, the details say it's a C39-8. So yeah, I mean it's C, which means 3-axle trucks. 39 means 3,900 horsepower. -8 means it was built in the 80s. GE made it in the 90s. Which, well, I'm sure they modified it or whatever. With Norfolk Southern, and used one of them fired with a coal and oil mix. And then they listed the manual for it.
I've been pinged saying it was a coal dust slurry, so they probably mixed coal dust with oil.
Coal and oil. Okay, that
in
makes
an internal combustion engine, do you like having piston rings?
I was gonna say, how often
Do
do you
you
want to replace
like
your piston rings?
having piston rings? Because I'm pretty sure you don't like having piston rings.
No,
Jesus
man, more fuel,
Christ.
more boom.
You
It's fine.
fucking needle scale the piston head and the entire inside of the cylinder bore with every stroke.
Christ on a bike. Epic Dragon Cat with 5 limes, thank you. And then John Goodman's something. Mix of water and coal dust, 60-40 mix, if you recall. Christ, and then Duramass Cannon. Engineer 14 months. Once again, I'm building a model during a high stream, this time a lot more cursed. Well, seems fair. The next submission.
This one I didn't get. I was hoping that somebody would have more details on it.
Russian O-Class, look closely at the cylinders.
Yeah, they just look like big cylinders. to
They're
me.
big cylinders.
Yeah,
It's got extensions for the piston rod all the way through, which makes a ton of sense, and only Europe did it. The States never wanted to do that. Wacky,
Because
weird
why do you need
slide
to?
valve thing. The grabs are really weird all the way around. Yeah,
Oh, it has a cage. It has a cage of grabs around it.
it does have a cage of grabs, and then the fucking
Because
air
the
res
crew
is
wants
there.
to escape, but they can't be allowed.
And the sand. It's just goofy, and it's got too much tender for its own good. And then they put the whistle on the cutest little nipple. like, that's wacky. That's wacky. God, we got a bunch of top chats all at once. Average Modeler, hi highs. Check out the GT3 turbine from the UK. Somebody find and send me a picture, and then sure.
I think that's on here.
Is it? Okay,
It's
well maybe we'll
probably
get to
on
it.
here.
Pacific Productions,
think
for
it's
some
on
reason,
there.
you read that
I
as
think
coal-fucked diesel, basically. 94 Chevy, coal-fueled, it became the very thing it swore to replace. Yeah, that doesn't make a damn lick
Did
of
get
sense.
fucked by the coal because
Jason Goodman, I found an 020 Steam. Where do I submit that one? All the submissions have been closed, technically, I think, on the Google form, but, like, shoot a message to one of us.
They're technically not closed.
Yeah, I guess it's gone up because we had 203, now we have 206 options, so.
Auntie, what did you just send me?
The fucking piston rod extension. Look.
Okay, Trackside Fox, hey guys, glad to see you live with more
The
hunt
fucking
stuff.
Lance.
Glad you like. This next one is set, the 98-307, the glass box in 04 that only needed a single man to run on branch lines.
This one's pretty cute.
German.
That's kind of adorable.
It's cursed. It's cute and cursed.
I call it. I referred to it as blurst when I saw it first.
Is it like
it's-
vertical boiler,
No.
No.
or is it just
Normal boiler,
a
and then
steam
it's got a giant cab, and then it runs to a crank that then runs to the 2 wheels, and it's got a front porch.
It's an
It's got
inspection
more
vehicle.
porch than an SD40.
You can go have a picnic on it.
Pretty much.
I think it's cute.
Christ. Midland.
Sitting in my yard.
Can I vote we go back to normal trains after the stream? I think we might have to, because good Christ. This is cool. This one's cool. It's weird. I don't speak German, but the diagram's helpful. Yeah, weird. I guess it's 4,240 millimeters tall.
Well, you don't have
Or
to
centimeters,
read German.
probably.
4,240 centimeters tall? You wanna run that math in your head one more time,
That's
friend?
a-
I
That's a lot of
just did.
centimeters.
Yeah, that's a lot of centimeters.
I mean, even
Pretty sure it's not 42 meters tall.
that would be Godzilla the locomotive, and this is very much not that. I'm surprised.
If you zoom in on the second paragraph, Mark, the second paragraph is in English.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
look at
everything.
that.
There's English for everything.
Hey,
Driven via
Wait a
jack
minute,
shaft.
It's a tiny grouse.
Oh.
huh?
That's kind of cool.
Interesting.
Actually.
Gravity
This thing
fired.
is
For
this
one-man cruise.
this
Wait,
thing
forever?
is yes, cursed, but actually serves a purpose and seems like it was a good thing.
So,
I
Mark,
think
did
it's
you
neat.
see that it was like gravity fired,
Uh,
semi-automatic?
Oh.
Almost the center
Oh.
of the paragraph, yeah.
He's
Oh.
got himself a semi-automatic steam locomotive.
Oh. I was gonna say.
I think it's fully
it
automatic,
harkens
but
back
you
to
just
James
need to
May in
open-
Top Gear selecting gear modes in some supercar being like semi-automatic. Oh, those are the guns. Like literally. Weird. Fucking weird, but cool. Alright, let's see what's next. What in the fuck?
What?
Oh.
What in
yeah,
the
That's fine.
flat
This
car?
is the
Locomotive, flat car.
Well, what do you
Flat-
see?
flat-
You put the engine on both sides of big log and drive back and forth.
Why is this one an 060 and that one's an 040?
The blurb has details about it.
I don't like this. In June 1883, the tramway and funicular operators merged into the Compagnie Carris et Ascensor du Bon Jesus. Okay. 2 months before, in April 1883, 2 small steam locomotives were bought secondhand from since 1880. Defunct Regua Villa Real 900mm gauge tramway. They were built in 1877 by SLM Winterthur with the works numbers 112, 113. Locomotives had worked in Tras os Montes as a pair, coupled together by a load-carrying framework. The steam engines were Braga, mainly used on Sundays and holidays at less busy times. The service was provided by single cars hauled by mules. I feel like I just read that entire thing and I still know fucking nothing about these.
so.
You know what? Fuck you, low boys, your
this-
train.
This has to be either Portugal or Brazil because that was a Portuguese railroad name.
Okay, I was wondering. I'm trying to figure that out. And yeah, Regua Villa Real, I would assume. Tramway.
Yeah,
I'll put it in
I believe
VC
it is
text.
Portuguese.
Braga. That's
Or not
Portugal.
Portuguese,
Pretty
yeah.
sure.
Weird.
That's in Portugal.
And the best comment in the live stream is it's an 06 dash 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 40. Correct.
For when you want to have a party on your steam locomotive.
Christ, that's
Man,
that's
don't you know
goofy.
this is
That's
for,
fun.
This is for just this is the press center. You get all your fucking cubes of freight on it.
I guess. Two Penny Studios. Hey friend, hope your flight and trip goes well. Thank you. It's coming up on
Yeah,
Friday.
it's actually a well car.
Average. This is
Wait,
early
this-
intermodal
You know what?
service.
I bet
I was
you
about
could
to
get
say,
a double
where's the
stack on that.
container?
Average modeler Americans will use anything but the metric system, as confirmed by Goose, thinking the locomotive's 42 meters tall. So, anyway.
Love you, Goose.
Look,
Do I? No,
it's
okay.
been
This
a
is
time.
not actually the choo choo. I saw somebody calling it a Frankenport. Oh no, it is this.
It.
It is
Oh,
that.
oh boy.
It is that.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. This thing's
Yeah.
cursed as fuck. It looks like the most normal train we've seen, but it's fucked. This thing is fucked. This thing is fucked. It's
So,
so
what's
cool,
on
but
Oh,
yeah.
26 to a Barry?
Yeah,
What?
1 second. Darth Almus joined the first cursed dual-ended loco is the first thing you see. Welcome, that's the point of the stream. Jackson wages for when you always want someone in the smoke. Yes, yeah, this one submitted by a volunteer that works on it. Actually, I've met Slade. I met his girlfriend first. It was very funny. Me being me, arriving at the Pacific Coast Railroad where this is in Santa Margarita, California. and walking up and seeing a young lady as the brakeman on the back of the train, being like, "That's not typical. That's interesting." And she was immediately staring at me a little bit. And I was like, "Oh boy." Okay, probably seen the YouTube or whatever. And then she immediately was like, "Are you high school?" Yeah, yes. And we talked, and it was actually apparently like her first or second day volunteering ever there, and she was volunteering with her boyfriend, and I was like, "This is so great for you guys. This is fantastic." And since then, I've met them one more time. She was the one that threw the entire drink worth of citrus at Leighton and nailed him from long distance as he was running away. So, good people. We love it. But it was interesting to be like, huh. And then she was like, "You have to go talk to my boyfriend. He's the conductor, like, up in the like, you gotta go say hi." And I was like, "Okay." So I did. And he was just like, "Hi, Mark." Not to call him out too hard, but very nice people, and it was super funny to get to see that. But yeah, this is their engine that they have there, which I've heard called the Frankenporter, and it's fucked. I know it's fucked.
By the way, when we get to the Heilman again, or the resubmission, I got more info in one of my DMs.
The
Great.
Heilman is actually the next submission, so...
Oh,
Well,
love that. Good thing.
Also, Mark, you're saying this. Mark, you're saying this story happened, and there wasn't an instant wedding.
I guess not, but they're both. I think they're both about 18, so they're probably got a little time to go. Anyway,
yeah.
this fucking thing. It's a porter. I guess it was an 062, and I've got details from Slade here. But just looking at the picture, it's like, okay, that's the steam. No, that's the sand dome. Where's the steam dome?
Oh.
I guess it's in the cab. The bell's there. Weird. Why is there a dynamo right there? Or is that... No, that's a water pump.
Oh.
Oh.
So are you saying it's more cursed in this form or less cursed?
This poor Choo-Choo.
Depends on the day, to be honest.
This poor Choo-Choo. So this is the modernized version. It's got a headlight now, and the dome's outside. Okay. But we're gonna read the details here now from this just to get them. Frankenporter Frankie built 1897 HK Porter as an 062, later converted into a 262 theme park engine by Crown Ironworks. Oil burner that used to not draft at all the blower working uphill. That sucks. She still runs like a sweetheart. It's one of the 2 running engines at Pacific Coast Railroad in Santa Margarita. Yeah. I didn't see it when I was there. They're only running the diesel, but yeah, here she is with God's most bullshit fake lead truck thrown on it. Molly Engelman, who you'll see on a video coming up about things that are at Santa Margarita, the Overfair Pacific equipment. She has a video of this on her YouTube, and she put a GoPro down there, looked at it, and that is the single most bullshit, fake, hacked, dumb, not real, does nothing lead truck that I've ever seen. That is a cosmetic lead truck. It does nothing.
Oh.
It's just scuffed as fuck. And then they moved the cab back, put a different trailing truck under it that probably does something, although it looks stupid and it's got the spindliest frame. This poor little Choo-Choo. I mean, it's apparently, according to Slate, it runs great and fires great, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case, but it is scuffed. This thing is cursed. Like, looking at the pilot, the way the pilot's set up, Lincoln pin on the front, everything, the angled up cylinders, and then it has a blow-down valve for the throttle.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. Actually, I could probably find... sorry, I'm gonna look at your Facebook, Slade, if you're watching. I was gonna say either him or his girlfriend posted a picture in the cab of the thing, and I was like, huh? Like, trying to figure it out. And I had heard that it had a blowdown valve for a cab or for a throttle valve, and it was just like, wait a second. And it's very obvious in the picture that they posted on Facebook, which let me see if I can find real quick. If I can't find it in a couple
I'm
seconds
trying to
here, I'll-
imagine that is like. So is it like a European style, like rotary throttle almost?
No, it's set up like a conventional throttle valve. It's just that it's got the dry pipe runs out back of the boiler through the cab, and there's a blowdown in the middle of it because it's so scuffed.
No.
It is so fucking cursed, and I can't find the picture. Maybe it was on I don't know, but it's somewhere.
Oh no!
It's pretty fucking cursed. This thing, it's so cool that it runs, and I'm so happy that it runs well. But the details make it cursed. Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Man.
exactly. Jopsy Duck, conductor, 24 months. It finally happened. Thank you so much. Glad to see her. And Smiddle, also, yay, 2 years now. Can't believe we've been doing members for 2 years. Crazy. Nether Garden, the Portuguese train is a reverse double fairly. That was that's basically what that was, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't
Yeah.
like this information.
Matt Houston, what the hell did I just stumble into? Cursed trains. That's what. Average modeler, actually look up the flying buffer beam. No, I've seen that, but we've covered that before. Yes, it's fucked. Robert Davis, engineer, 20 months. I don't have pics of it, but Rough and Tumble Shay number 4 was home built with a shovel engine, industrial boiler, off-the-shelf plumbing, tractor PTO for the drive shaft, and Model T gears for the pinions. Christ. Just by description, that's pretty
That's bad.
stupid. We're
got a
gonna
photo of that one.
Bad.
we're gonna keep moving on. And yes, we found the Hellman a second time. Or Heilman? I don't know,
Hellman's
H-E-I?
mayonnaise.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've got more pictures on top of this in VC
The Mayo
text,
Monster.
and anything that the blurb on this one doesn't cover, I might have in my DMs at this point.
The blurb on this one. How about a steam electric loco, damned Frenchman? Yes, Pinotto, at you. Here's a link to a Norwegian article about it. Google should do a good job translating it. If you have any questions, DM, and I'll translate what else is needed. I guess
Okay.
I'll pull this up. The article is sfrank.com. Hellman's damp elektriske lokomotiver. Yeah, and let's see. Let's translate that to English. Let's see. Oh, fuck. In the article says in the 1880s and 90s, many professionals reckon maximum running speed for conventional steam had been reached.
Press X
Cylinder-
to doubt.
Cylinders directly connected. Yeah, exactly. Depends. He hadn't really done much. Cylinders being directly connected via pistons, the whole thing, and the walking gear. Yeah, that's some translation-y fun. They were figuring that it wouldn't work. Okay, so they made this thing.
So,
The first electric locomotive was run in Berlin in 1879. Good Christ.
1897, I'm pretty sure.
It says 1879 in this article.
No,
Well, it also
that's
says that
cheaper.
London
No,
got
Goose-
its first
yeah.
subway in 1890. So,
Goose, that's not talking first one of these. That's first electric locomotive ever.
Oh, first
Right,
in
yeah,
general.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, never mind.
wow. So this is electric and stupid early. This is just fascinating. This is just neat.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, they're ahead of the curve on that one.
1894.
Yeah. So they built two of these, 8001 and 8002. The information I have, the improved design used a conventional Bell-pair boiler soaker without superheater, and a much more powerful Willens high-speed vertical steam engine to drive the DC generators. 1 megawatt of mechanical power was produced at 400 RPM, and each 6-pole generator gave 450 volts at 910 amps,
This
which
thing's
equates
cool.
to 410 kilowatts each. Generators could sustain a 100% overload for 15 minutes and a 50% overload for 30 minutes. Exciter dynamo was driven by a small cylinder engine, 18 kilowatts. Exciting voltage, okay, that's getting way into the weeds. First of the two machines made its initial test run of 115 kilometers on November 1897, November 12th. 12 personnel in a test car, 150 tons, and the max speed was restricted to 30 kilometers an hour. Completed without difficulties, and on later tests, the total weight was increased to over 250 tons. And they got to 120 kilometers an hour.
This thing is cool.
My brain is literally broken by this. I can't believe this thing is that old.
1897.
I mean, obviously, duh. Oh, it's steam electric. Duh, it works. It's a power plant on wheels.
Yeah.
Duh. But like, in the 1890s, they came up with this thing, and it was
Total
successful, and it was, what the fuck? Like,
The total weight was usable for the adhesion, and the design gave good acceleration and traction power, as well as outstandingly quiet running over the whole speed range.
Christ
And
on a
yeah,
bike.
just pull up more of the pictures that I put in VC text.
I pulled up a bunch of pictures while we were talking.
I
I
put
mean,
in
not
some
gonna
like
lie, it
actual.
looks pretty cool.
Oh, you've got that. This
Cutaways.
this picture alone is actually fucking worth the price of admission. It's so
Wow.
French. It's actually 6 feet long and made out of bread.
Oui, baguette.
Literally. Wow, what a cool fucking bizarre wacky thing.
That's really cool.
This
1890s,
thing.
this is-
Yes, it's cursed, but this is fucking cool as shit. This is.
1897.
This thing is fucking dope. Dude was fucking killer. He apparently
this
had
is up there in my top 5 for the submission for this run.
This
This
is
is awesome.
that is fucking fantastic. That's amazing.
The next one I want to see Jersey's reaction to.
Well, we got top chats.
I love the way the strings are
top
on.
chats
Oh,
between that.
I'm here.
Two Penny Studios, I sent you a Cursed Loco video via DMs. Do you think you can show? For you, my friend. Yes, this clip. Yeah. Yeah. I wish I remember the context for this. I've been there, done that, seen it.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, this
Oh,
Thunk.
Oh.
yeah. 573.
Don't.
Want to see him?
Oh, it cuts out before it. There's. This is not the original version of this. This is my friend Randy, who's the chief mechanical officer for all of Durango, American Heritage, everything. And Choo Choo broke something, and they were trying to unseat the piston from its taper, and they couldn't get it done with the specific spot it was at. So they tried to move the engine a little bit to make it easier to get the piston out.
Well,
and
they
it
got
was
piston out.
they did. They did, but they were trying to
Fast,
just
failed
run it on the
successfully.
one side just a little bit so that they could get it there, because this is up at Silverton, basically, I think. Hence the crazy truck with all the gas bottles and whatever. Like they're responding to this in the field to get it back to Durango, and so they were trying to get the piston out and couldn't get it out. Didn't have leverage, and the taper would not unstick. So they went to move it like 6 inches, and the taper unstuck, of course, under steam, because of course it fucking did. Fucking choo-choos, they don't listen to you at all. And so it blew the piston out. Just like that. Spat it out.
Need the hammer.
Boom. And right at the end of the clip, As Randy's looking at it, this is cut. I've seen the original clip that's longer than this one time, and Randy just goes, "Well, that didn't work." And I wish that was in the clip, but God, that clip's been passed around forever. Yeah, not cursed trains, but yeah, definitely not something you want to happen. So, anyway.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was a golf cart with a set of torch bottles on it behind the pickup truck.
Not everything's as big as it is in Wisconsin, okay? Peregrina, you've met the goofy Shay at Rough and Tumble. It's wacky but cute. 2.5-foot cage. Apparently almost impossible to pull. You have pictures and video of running, loving the cursed train stream. Okay. Somebody posted video of that in our VC chat, or at least a picture of it.
Yeah, that's the original. That's its original iteration. That's the original Rough and Tumble Shay.
Oh god, yeah.
Where's the rest of it? It's got speeder wheel. No, it's got speeder wheels.
If I remember correctly, this is built out of stationary steam engine, tractor, and car parts.
Rough and Tumble, more like ready to
galvanized
crumble.
square steel.
Wait,
Galvanized squares
and screws you barred from your aunt.
Where on the chewing tobacco did the diagram hurt you? Like, that's all I have to say about this. Oh my god.
It looks much better in the modern day. It looks much more like an engine.
When somebody swaps out your chew with marijuana.
But hey, look, the bell's normal.
Christ on a bike. It's pretty good.
It's got a bell, it's got a whistle, it's fine.
Yeah, it's got the bell, it's got the whistle, and that's all you need.
Jesus fuck. Ashley Taylor, Train of Thought, did a vid on self-driving tenders. Oh boy. I'll have to watch that. I haven't seen that. Nazu, it's cursed. Oh god. Chat jumped. I have to scroll so far. Cursed but cool. Oh, most importantly, it's cursed, so cursed? I don't know. English is weird. English is weird. Yeah. Green. Oh my god, a practical CNOM1 about the electric locomotive. I guess, yeah. Way earlier. Synth, it's cursed in the best possible way. Love that. Two Penny Studios, if you listen carefully, you can hear someone grunt groan. Yeah, it's Randy right before he says, that didn't work. Yeah, it's great. Railroader Davis, when you get a chance, you sent a picture of the Rough and Tumble Shay if you'd give it a look. I guess I will look through my DMs here in a sec. Steam Van Scott, back at camp from yesterday's parade, a steam at Cass, and all the cursed Shays and the roster running. Put on a spectacular show. I saw a picture of that. That's amazing. I need to get out to Cass. And Shays are not truly cursed. We meme about them a lot on the channel. You just don't want to be mechanically responsible for them. Anyway. And then Two Penny Studios, given how fast the steam piston shot out of the cylinder, how much does the piston and the piston head actually weigh?
300 pounds?
More than you want in your lap.
The piston rod. God, the piston rod's got to be about 200 pounds. The piston itself's probably another 100
or so.
Yeah. So I mean, probably 300 pounds for the assem. If I had to guess, I don't know. I raise my hand and say I've never taken the pistons out of a choo-choo. Taken heads off, cylinder heads, but that's it. So anyway, epoxy. When you get a chance, look at the Prussian State Rollers cab forwards. Some odd things. Yeah, we hopefully we'll get to those. Okay. From somebody. Farmer sending you. Oh my. Okay, this looks way less scuffed as modern. The Rough and Tumble Shay. That looks
Hold on.
Much more Shay-like now.
Ding, 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 ding.
But also regular car reviews because yeah.
Look at the gears though.
Yeah, I was going to say, can we zoom in on the gears for a second?
They actually see. This is actually better than any Shay known to existent because those are spiral cut, and I'm sure that they actually have involute teeth because fucking the Shay was built before involute teeth were a thing. And so their alignment is garbage. Yeah. So
those look like Spicer rear end.
These gears are actually way better than most of the things. So yeah.
They literally look. Like
And from Slade Franklin. Hey Slade, send a photo from Frankie's cab to your Facebook. Thank you. I was gonna say, I knew that it was either you or your girlfriend or Molly or somebody had posted a picture from Best of the West in the cab, and I couldn't find it. But yeah, if you send it to me directly, that does in fact help. So pull that up. Yeah. This fucking shit. Going back to the blowdown throttle. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's about as I was expecting it once you described it. What the fuck?
Literally the dry pipe comes out of the cab. Is the turret teed off of the dry pipe?
It is.
They just sent it.
Which, I mean... No, that doesn't make any well, no, it kind of does make sense. Because it's all dry.
Wait, does that mean the throttle controls your turret as well?
No, because it goes... Or does it go from the... No, it has to go from...
Which way does it flow?
So,
which way does it flow?
It has to flow from the top, because if it flowed from the bottom...
That would make zero sense. It would make zero sense.
It would be underwater.
Why does it go back into the boiler then?
I want to 100% believe
the design is
you can throttle your dyno.
The design is very human.
Also, the single biggest throttle teeth notches I've ever seen.
Very easy to use.
And the picture.
Is that the whistle valve?
There's a wrench on
No,
the
it's a wrench.
There's a wrench. It's literally a fucking box and wrench. Please tell me that's not there when it runs.
This is almost as bad as the controls on the tender diesel.
Well, seeing as they're at pressure, they're just sending it. It's perfect. Don't argue with it.
Does it have 26L?
Wait,
it does.
What?
It does.
It does.
That is insane.
It has a 26L.
No.
Dude, that's
the more
so
I look
cool.
at this engine, the worse it fucking gets.
This is the greatest thing ever.
Hey, it can run freight.
What?
The design is very
This
human.
hurts. This choo-choo hurts.
This is awesome.
This is
It's
peak
the
engineering.
Frankenporter. It is peak fucking Franken everything. But it as Malia comes in, yes, but it works. But it works. For the people asking what's 26L, that is modern asterisk, modern for Steam, air brake setup that usually older diesels have, that all modern air brakes are based on. All modern air brakes are based on 26L. They're now electronically controlled.
Brakes.
Yeah, self-lapping, like cool kid air brakes. Wow, that's fucking scuffed.
Also, Clown, what's with the padlock? That is to keep any shit ass from just going up and stealing the engine. We do the same thing at the museum.
Yeah, pretty much. Christ on a bike. Thank you for the cab pictures, Slade. We're not shitting on the choo-choo. The choo-choo is just an experience.
God, that is. I mean, it all fucking works.
It works. It runs, and the operation and the people there are fantastic. Like, there's not a single. It's just that is so atypical.
I never would have thought to put 26L in a fucking steam engine.
I can think of a few steam engines that have 26.
Yeah, most of them being modernized. Most of them having not been built that way.
Oh, no. Most of them are almost always built with 6 schedules or 8 schedules.
Yeah, 6 or 8.
Yeah.
What did the QJs have?
That's a fantastic question. I have no idea. Somebody call Casey.
Because they're almost new enough.
Is Casey still here? She was here earlier.
No, Negatory Ghost Rider.
Oh, it's not Casey. I keep seeing 3001 and I just think Casey, but that's Zimzam.
No, that's pancakes.
That's wrong again.
Pancakes? God damn it! You guys keep trolling me with your usernames. What can I do? Anyway. Wow.
I want to see Spinoto and Jersey's reaction to the next.
Oh, come
Discord
on.
Draconiquist, I understand why, but I wish it wasn't limited to IRL, because some, you have some that would make you question why some people have access to 3D modeling software. That's a whole different thing, my friend. When somebody's actually built something, anyone can fucking control shift drag some nodes in Blender and make some stupid looking bullshit. The fact that people built and ran these trains, that is why these streams are so much fun.
The fact that they are real makes it cool and interesting. I don't give a fuck about anyone who just copy pasted like 20 drivers onto.
Hey, you can do a million things digitally super quick, which doesn't prohibit like people having made cool, fun, hilarious things in that space.
People have made cool, fun, hilarious things in that space, but
it's so different. It's the thing. So, Darknut 96, what in the Geneva Conventions is that? Good question. I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, but yes. Destin TLE, 23 months fireman. If it works, don't ask questions because you'll end up with more questions than answers. Yep. Slade Franklin, Disney cars are straight air, and the wrench is the turret valve.
It is the valve. Okay. So wait, is that a 26L stand on basically doing straight air?
You know, I don't actually, looking at it again, I don't think it's actually 26. I don't think it's 26 air. Because of the paneling, because of the way it's set up. The 26 automatic is pretty obvious with the way it looks. I'm gonna pull up the picture one more time for stream. Yeah, I don't think it looks like the handle of a 26 Independent, and it might be a 26 Independent, but the 26 automatic has a much larger bolted pattern thing. The cages are weird. The specific handles it uses, it's weird. Yeah. Shrug. I don't know. But God. Weird, cursed, yes. But, as everyone said, it runs. It works. It does the thing.
Slade says he thinks it is 26.
Fucking Christ.
Oh, God.
Great. Maybe it is then. Jesus fuck.
Gotta do freights.
Fuck.
Gotta have them freights.
Charles Aaron Mallet, gotta head back to work. Godspeed, man. Also, if you're curious, last name is Mallet. Like mullet Frenchly. No joke, it's French for briefcase. Mallet. Okay. I will try and remember that. I interface with so many humans these days. I can't guarantee, and I apologize in advance. But yeah. That's, wow. That's time. Okay, we're gonna see. We're now on submission 12. Obviously, we've had some audibles, but we're pulling this up.
So.
No, not like this. Not like this.
That's not real. That's not real.
It is not real. This is the sole exception to the it has to be real rule because I knew it would get that reaction.
Go fuck yourself.
No.
Fuck you. No. This is the antithesis of everything that I stand for. You could put the cab in the normal spot. There's ample room for it.
Shaleback? Camelay? What? No, just.
And because the boiler is in center, you have a lopsided Camelback.
No. Oh, shop switchers. We're drinking shop switchers. They put the Burlington Red Herald on the fucking water tank.
God,
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Calm down.
Thank you to whoever that was for clearing out his lungs.
Oh my God.
I like
this thing is great. Fucking shop switchers, man. This is peak cocaine moments, okay?
Oh god, we need the image of Santa Fe 2298 now.
Yes. Oh
I
my
really-
god. If someone didn't submit the Santa Fe shops with a crane on it, I'll be
They
so disappointed.
did. Don't worry, somebody did.
Okay.
In here.
God.
I don't know where. I don't
Certainly,
know how
if
far
it's stupid but it works, it isn't stupid. I will argue that a little bit, but you're not totally wrong. The blurb on this guy says, this is CB&Q 308. It started life as a Class G3 060 tender engine numbered 1482. Later on, it was rebuilt into a switcher with its water tank on top of the boiler. It was scrapped. The only thing that survived was its number plate, which is on display in Galesburg, Illinois.
Of course, Galesburg has it.
I love this
Galesburg is
door
yeah.
that's been smoked against the air
This
compressor.
fucking thing, steel pilot beam, fucking split footboard switcher pilot, 060, air compressors there. Why would you dangle the fucking air suck bucket down there? I don't know. Giant
bent
coal
door.
bunker with the dumb water tanks that are fucking riveted to the smoke box, and presumably the boiler to hold your extra water up there, that they still put the Burlington Root logo on. You fucking idiots. I love that. That is so great.
I love how the dynamo's just snuck in there.
Yep, and the dynamo thrown in right there. I guess you can't hear it past the water tanks. God. Sand dome at the back, giant steam dome, big...
Why does it look like it curves inward?
Is that a whistle?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a whistle,
What?
yeah.
You
oh,
sure?
never mind. No, it was just... Yeah,
Did-
that looks like a whistle.
Yeah.
It looks like a step top.
There's
It,
a, there's a bowl under
it looks more like an air compressor governor than a whistle, but we don't have enough pixels in this image. Yeah,
Well,
it's probably a
there's
whistle.
a rope going to it.
Yeah.
Or at least that general area.
Hard to tell. It's probably a whistle. And then
It's a fucking whistle that I've never seen before.
this the valve to nowhere. I like that. That's a good one. It's the atmosphere
tail?
valve.
Actually,
Probably
That-
fulfills the function as a monkey tail. Yeah,
if that's a whistle, that's a weird boiler tube whistle.
certainly might be. And with the rest of it, wouldn't
I
be
was gonna say,
surprised.
blends right in.
Probably is.
Yeah.
I'm still loving the door with the speed.
What
I
in
know
the
about this.
fuck
What?
is this?
That's for
What?
laying fiber, doing fiber optic or whatever on the right of way.
You're autistic as fuck, and I love you for it.
That's made out of a U-boat. I want to
No,
say.
that tracks.
Yeah, those are GE trucks under it.
Yeah, I was gonna say those are GE trucks.
Like, I'm
Northern
very
Line
sure
Layers
it's
2100. Originally built as Santa Fe C30-7 8121.
It's
Then-
a Super 7?
Then
No
went
shit.
to Livingston Rebuild Center as a PRCX leader in 1997,
Fuck.
before being converted into a fiber optic cable laying machine in 1998.
You
Before
are fucking
being
autistic,
sold.
Grateful.
Grateful,
So-
you're so fucking autistic. It hurts, but I'm
I
very
actually
pleased
ran
for you.
not this one, but I've run one of these. That's why I
You
recognized it
you
instantly.
fucking.
Because you've
When I
done
work-
everything, dude.
Well, I do construction.
How
Michael's
often does that
construction-
involve a train?
Well, Michael's Construction does it. They're a hometown company.
Oh my
They're
god,
huge.
that is delightful.
Yeah, Michael's Construction's got 5
It
of
got
them.
sold to Ohio Central in 1999. Jerry's Dream hashtag, where it was stored and scrapped about 10 years later. There's also an identical cable laying machine, NLLX 2200, that's converted from BN U30C 50 through 25, which is also BN by Centennial Unit. Recently made an in-depth video going over the history of this engine in most recent episode of Remarkable Engines. Huge fan of the channel. Keep up the great work. Penzi Fan 19. Oh yeah, I've heard of him before. I think I've done some voice work for his channel. So fun.
But yeah, Michael's Construction, they got 5
Brooks
of them.
Moses posted a clear CB&Q photo in Discord and underneath Real Trains. Okay. Well, I guess we will go look for that real quick.
But yeah, they got super heavy flat cars. They got Buckeyes on them. I want to say they weigh 250 or 260 ton.
Damn. Believe it. Okay. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Oh, we have a different headlight.
Oh shit!
This
And a
is
different
this is
whistle.
a
And a different engine.
yeah, it's a smidge different picture because yeah, different headlight. They've moved
It's a
the suck
different-
bucket. They moved
No,
the
it's a different,
It's a different
engine
engine and
altogether.
Yeah,
It's
this
the
is
number's
different.
different. Number's different.
different shop
the other one
switcher.
was
Yeah, because the
308.
headlights down.
There's more than one.
CB and Q. Yeah, because it doesn't have a high mount headlight. It's just got the headlight there.
Hey, but I was right. Look, the
Yeah,
whistle.
and the dyno's
The-
behind.
That is a whistle, and the dynamo's over there with a huge muffler on it, and then the pump is down in the cursed, separating the steam and air with the running board thing, and then the door is shaped like a
Yeah.
What the fuck
fucking.
is going on with the front knuckle?
The,
That is
It's
a
got
It's got a
it's
beak.
got it's giving you the it's,
I was gonna say
it's doing one of these, except it has two tongues. It's yeah. I mean, it's shop knuckle. If you didn't have a knuckle or something, you'd
What
use
the
that.
fuck is with
This
this?
is
What
it's a knuckle that goes.
this is
no
this is
shovel
delightful.
fucking step? What
I
is with the snow shovel step in front of the air tank on the running board?
It's not a steam locomotive. It's a.
I resemble that remark. Fuck you.
Wow, what a great picture. Thank you, Brooks. It's not the same engine, so we can't learn about the whistle because this has got a flat top on it, whatever it is. But I guess that must have been the whistle, whatever it was.
The step
And it
top
was-
might just be a Q5.
That was
No.
not a Q5, dude.
No,
No,
No.
no,
it's not.
No,
In
both-
what
both
universe would that be a Q5?
no, no.
No, I wasn't looking closely. That is not a Q5.
Leave the whistles to me, man.
was gonna
Leave
say,
that to
I
me.
see
We
enough
have people that have
Q5s,
special
yeah.
eyes, and they are not you. This is
Yeah.
come on. This is no.
This is a photo from your channel. What the
This
shit?
is literally a screenshot of my channel. Boo. L101.
Boo.
Not 101.
Which, according to
off the
Armagon, should be an
stage.
L75.
Not used. According to Armagon, it was the L101. It should be an L75 because they artificially limited the tractive effort because, duh, this thing would have spun drivers for centuries. So they, yeah, whatever. Anyway.
It probably would have ripped cars in half. But yeah, not used. Screenshot from your own channel.
Yep.
Boo.
Boo.
Get new
Boo.
Get
material.
off the stage.
Boo.
Burn the tread off.
It's not from Railroads Online, it's from my channel, you dicks. Anyway.
Lima Burke.
Ooh.
Burke.
Ooh. I'm getting a model of one of these.
Ooh.
I think. One of the Burks. These are the B&M Burks, right?
These aren't
Oh,
even just
yes, they are,
particularly
the ones-
cursed, they're just ugly.
Yeah, they are just
Well,
ugly. I don't like the
aren't they
coffin
so-
heater.
Well, remember the frame ends at the firebox.
Oh yeah, right.
And,
Yeah,
That's
from
a little
here
funny.
from here forward, they're not cursed. From there back, they're cursed. Okay, this is
Wait.
a 284 that is articulated.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What?
Huh?
It's a 284
Yeah, the
that is
trailing truck is
articulated.
articulated.
And I'm gonna do a video on these because Broadway Limited is making these, and they're actually sending me both the B&M and SP later bottom.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
SP ended up with them. They're sending me both. I apparently have to send the B&M one back, but I get to keep the SP one. So love you, Broadway Limited. Fucking great.
Damn it! I have
manufacturer
to buy
model
another
trains.
locomotive now.
Yeah, but they're gonna send me it so I could talk about it. But literally, yeah, it's the frame is done right there. The trailing truck is not just a trailing truck, and then the attachment point of the tender is attached to the trailing truck, but the trailing truck is not a part of the frame. Like, it is totally floating. It is literally articulated like
I
a
love
normal
that
articulated
it's
steam engine.
technic-
The
So
front,
it's technically a 280 with a dolly.
yes. It's a 280 spacebar 4
Yeah.
This is what Lima trailing truck does.
as
motherfucker.
Smells Like Kenosha starts. You love to see it.
we gotta
Yeah,
keep going.
according
This
to-
is- oh man.
These
According to some
pictures
report-
don't shut off much. I mean, obviously the rest of the shit is
It's ugly.
That really long
very
coffin
ugly.
is
The
ugly.
shields for the compressors are a little ridiculous. The fucking coffin feed water heater is obnoxious looking, but apparently was pretty cool. So if you just look over
just-
here, it's like, oh, good train, and then it's like train that the
Why?
entire thing has a unibrow. Its forehead has a unibrow. I don't know how to say it other than that.
It's got
Goofy.
bangs, bro.
Oh, dude, it's got a pilot and it's got a switcher pilot at the same time. Love that. And why is the bell there?
Oh no, it gets funnier because I think it's also built like a swinging bell. So it's not like up and down; it's swung out in front of the mount.
What?
So I don't.
Stupid.
I don't know.
Fucking stupid. But
Apparently
great at the
reports
same
were
time.
that these engines like to derail in reverse.
Sam Manter,
wonder
you know
why.
of any Midwest narrow gauge, or was it all standard because of the free area? Lots of narrow gauge was in the Midwest. Early on, you know, before
Milwaukee Road narrow
people had
gauge.
figured out a bunch of shit. Milwaukee Road. There was St. Louis and something that sounded vaguely Egyptian, if I can recall.
Oh, Cairo.
Yeah. St. Louis and
I
Cairo.
think it is Cairo.
Probably pronounced
I don't know,
Cairo
we're the
because
opposite of whatever it is in Egypt.
Yeah,
Cairo.
Cairo. Yeah, St. Louis and Cairo. Stuff in Ohio. I mean, everywhere in the Midwest there was narrow gauge, which is what we're also trying to represent in Century Steam a little bit, because those are the untold stories that you're like, oh, it's only for mountains. No, no, dudes.
Hot take: this thing is like the Beavis of steam locomotives. When he's got "I am Cornholio" with his shirt.
Brooks found the version of the photo that we had earlier, but high res, and the coal is piled.
Totally a fucking boiler tube whistle up there.
The coal is piled so high
totally.
that it's on top of the cab. But I think you're right, Jersey. That is definitely a boiler tube whistle. And how many notes is it? Who knows?
I might be
But
able to tell. Hold on. Wait.
1, 2, 3, 4 at least, if not more.
I would guess 6 or 7. There's
Yeah.
also that cool brace around the middle of it.
It's cool. Yeah, I've seen some boiler tube whistles that have
Is it-
that. But yeah,
No, it looks like a double brace on it.
it's cool.
Might be.
Cool. Thank you for finding that, Brooks. I just had the chat still up, and I managed to see your message there. So appreciate you. Yeah.
I love how both of them have bent doors.
That's pretty funny.
So good to know they fail in the same spot.
All right, we're gonna move
Well, probably
on
built
to
like that,
the
looks
next
like.
submission,
Shouldn't be. It'd be sitting wide open the way it's.
and then I'm
the
gonna
way
have
it
to.
is.
What in the fuck
Whoa.
is that?
What?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I
what?
already hate this.
Live
Whatever.
Steam.
It's not even live. That's gotta be.
No.
What?
It's got an
Oh.
HK Porter. Okay, before
Oh,
I read
no.
the blurb.
That's not.
No. It has crank pins like it was supposed to be machined. It's got nuts on the axles, and that hurts. And it's got partial fenders, that hurts. And there's
He
holes.
took my rods.
Wagon
man,
top.
I'm
The
betrayed.
bell is in blunderbuss mode. It's got
Fire the
a
cannon.
fake headlight with
Give
Coke bottle
fire.
glasses thicker than any human I've ever seen. It has. Oh, it
A
has an.
USD
That's
Highway
gotta-
Builder's Place?
It's not. It looks like an HK Porter builder's plate, but it's for Asani or Asahi Engineering, which I don't know what. And then the fucking pilot deck was just fucking torch cut by a drunk from the car shop out of a 3-inch plate of steel. And then somebody fucking welded a roller coaster on the front for the goddamn pilot with the goddamn holes in the beam, and then the what and then the rest of the train is miles taller than it. What the fuck is this?
They had to lighten up the pilot, so they drilled holes in it.
That's gotta be one of the
Because
like.
they had
You
to
know the
balance
CP
the 3-inch plate
Huntingtons
still.
that are like
Right, everywhere.
propane, like powered whatever bullshit.
This
internal
thing's got like
combustion.
50 bolts holding the stack on. Motherfucker, 491 has 4.
You know, I'm looking at this and I'm just seeing like a $5 Chinese knockoff of the Blue Comet, advertised as like exciting.
This is the
Blue Comet on
Temu
Temu.
version of the Blue Comet
Yeah.
or the Wish.com,
This is,
whatever.
This is Tofu Drag Construction Blue Comet.
Wow,
right
this
here.
is disgusting. I
This is
kind of
the
hate
teal
this.
meteor, dude.
We will now. Oh, and I didn't even look at the butt plugs that are on top of the steam dome that's rusting. Wow.
I think those are candles.
I'm pretty sure they're flashlights, actually.
No, they're
Christ.
chess pieces.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's the key. That's the some idiot is like, where the hell did my king go?
The submission from Christopher K says, was it from Kovacs? I wonder if it was from Kovacs, who's someone I know.
I think I can't remember. I went through and I cut everyone's last names to just the first letter.
Appreciate you. Chris Kovacs is formerly known as Trainmaster 844 on YouTube, and had one of the best Thomas the Train ripoff with his model trains series that anyone had. You had the full Buccaneers, then you had Aaron Latson's thing, and then you had Chris's. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
So some of you may recall that, maybe not, but if you're ancient like me. But anyway,
I get the reference.
I'm glad you do. We have already said that you're autistic as fuck earlier. So anyway,
Don't make me hit the soundboard.
The blurb says it's a UNICEF Steam Outline miniature train at Nami Island, South Korea. Okay, maybe it's not, Chris.
Look
Well,
at
well, he was with the
UNICEF.
Air Force for a while,
The
so
tender says UNICEF, dude.
it does.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
How do we-
engine is likely based on an 1870 or 1880s Baldwin 260 built for JNR. No pilot truck, cowcatcher looks borked
Oh
and
my
no
god,
rods
I
on
know
the
the one he's
wheels.
talking about. Hold on, I can get the fucking prototype. Hold on.
I'm gonna let you do that, and I'm gonna pee while you do that. That's what's
the autism
happening.
is strong
I'll
in
be
this chat.
right
So-
back.
It
To call
just
this
clicked.
to call this thing based on anything is a
No,
massive
no.
overstatement.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit. It's an MOWVC text. Go look.
Real quick.
You can't handle the
It's built by.
autism. Observe.
Shut up. Anyway, they were built by H.K. Porter.
That's actually pretty as shit.
Yeah, and there's
That
like
is very pretty.
I think there's multiple of these
That's
left.
beautiful. Holy shit.
Yeah, there's multiple of these surviving, I think.
And then they ruined it.
He's got weaponized autism, bro.
Always got to have the autism jokes ready.
Oh yeah.
Avast.
Avast, ye sailors.
Alternator mode activated. Here's how to stay safe.
Oh, it gets even funnier.
Uh-oh.
You know how the name of this thing is like Benki? Like
Yeah.
Ben K? A real one is named that. Like, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, 7101. Ben K, spelt the same way. And it's preserved. So the actual prototype for this thing survives, which is really funny.
That's cool as shit.
Yeah,
Look
there
at what
it is.
they've done to my boy.
My boy.
That's my boy.
No,
No, my boy.
Boy.
Father, help.
My boy.
Boy.
Oh wait, we got an AI generated chat summary that says in a lighthearted and casual. Fuck! It went away. Damn it!
Aww.
It was something about reviewing a train set. It was really funny.
Hell yeah.
Aww.
Uh-oh.
Even the
Why is my pillow yelling at me?
Nerds.
I think the
Wait, what?
stack had so many bolts on it so they don't steal it, because obviously they
What
stole the
did
rods.
you say?
I said, damn, even the AI knows we're all fucking nerds.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not.
Wow, I wouldn't be able to pick up on that in a million years, man.
Yeah, it's the
Man,
autism.
I would
Yeah, crazy.
never be able to pick that up.
It's okay,
Never.
It's the autism. It's a
Never.
problem with social cues. I get it.
Look, man, if you hooked my autism up to like the New York power grid, it would power the city for like 3,000 years.
No, it would immediately cause another 2003 blackout by overloading everything.
Are you telling me that if we hooked your head up to the DeLorean, we'd have infinite time
Oh,
travel?
dude, yeah, no,
Dude,
like
let's go.
I just have to apply my thinking cap, and then
I just have to give you a whistle that you don't know.
I have returned. And has Jersey found the choo-choo?
It gets better.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So not only is this based off a real prototype, which is the JGR 7100 class or something like JNR.
Oh, weird!
JGR
It's got the same partial fender situation going on.
So these were built from 1880 to 1889. There were 8 of them built, and they were built by H.K. Porter. What you're looking at there, that picture, not that one, the other one.
The other one.
Is the actual named prototype for the cursed bullshit that has the same name. Ben-K.
Ben-K?
Or whatever it is. That is the real Ben-K.
What?
Oh yeah, if you look at the image name up at the top.
Yeah.
Ben-K.com.
That's actually kind of cool as hell.
Yeah. There are 3 of these preserved.
Gorgeous engine on the real one.
And okay, so it makes sense that it's got the H.K. Porter style freaking builder plate. That all makes sense. That's goofy as hell. Wow.
Another image of Ben-K going on demo.
Roger that. Thank you. Let me catch up. I think there's a super chat.
Oh, that's way better. That's pretty as hell.
Let's see.
Look at the coach behind it too. Wow.
That's gorgeous.
Oh my god, I need to chat just scrolled a bunch. I need to catch on a couple things, but we'll take a quick look at the good picture of it. God, the real engine. I mean, yeah, it's beautiful.
Ben-K at home.
the cursed one that we've seen submitted by Christopher K is in fact Ben-K at home. So yeah. Huh. Alright, from ISS 138, engineer 6 months. Chris trains that Mark looks at. Gonna see if that's a domain I can buy 6 months now too. I'm glad. Let me know. We'll make a whole series about it. Burned Bacon Gaming, the stream is proof the only people who drink more than those who fix logos are those who build logos. Yeah.
Once you build them, just drink.
Yeah.
The rest of us drink because of the builders.
Yep. Average RPG character, not exactly Chris Loco, but the Cincinnati, Georgetown, Portsmouth had a narrow, broad, and standard at once. Look up the CG&P Corral Street Yard. Okay. Because you've been a conductor for 10 months, I will try and find a picture real quick. We'll see. Oh.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Whoa.
No. So this picture. This picture is like, okay, yeah, the couple like narrow, broad, whatever standard. This picture.
Oh.
What in the fuck? Like it looks okay other than spaghetti track there, but then you look and you're like, what? Wait, why does that rail go? Why does it do that? Why does the rail join the rail? What in the fuck is this shit? It narrow, broad, and standard gauge all at once. What a wacky freaking thing!
How the fuck do you even navigate
It's branded
that?
gauge.
Well, you're in Ohio, so hopefully you were trying to leave.
Trolley Company had to gantlet track with the main line. I would love to be a fly on the wall for those legal proceedings.
Christ.
Oh boy!
We have over 1,000 miles of track. See, look, 1,000 miles of rail. We just put more rail.
One of the things that I wish I forgot to cover this during Barry's video that came out on Saturday. He's got gauntlet track that runs for about 30 feet, 10 meters ish for those of you easternly. Yeah, and the details I forgot. That was one of them. It's like, oh, he's got gauntlet track, which. Yeah, was not that ridiculous, but was still pretty ridiculous. So anyway, Slade Franklin, Frankie, and number 2 have number 6 brakes. Diesel has 26. That makes a ton more sense. It's got weird brake valves, even if they're number 6. But maybe I'll chat with Westside about it later. So
With Saeed?
Let's see. Goodness. Still trying to catch up. Chat's all over the place. YouTube's slow. Tune in Flynn. Hey, Heist, your B&M T1 sub should have included video. Oh, really? Is a video one of those? Oh! Yes, it did, and I missed that. Because I didn't even read the damn blurb about it. There's video of this thing. What a cool vintage video. And it's got a front end throttle and...
Oh, it's got an air actuated whistle. Ooh, that's
unsurprising.
Cool as fuck.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, that camera's real close.
Yeah, see, it's got the fucking bell hanging from the headlight.
That counterweight.
I was about to say, is that counterweight sticking out farther to anyone else, or is it just me?
That is.
It is sticking out.
That is a fat counterweight.
That is quite big.
Jesus.
Wait,
That,
how
they're
far does that mean the
compensating.
rod is?
They're compensating.
That's fine.
Heyo.
What the
That's
shit?
fine.
The counterweight that is thick with at least 15 C's. Like
Yeah.
what the fuck?
You are screwed at that thing.
Lizzo should have written a song about this drive wheel.
Oh,
Like what the fuck?
Oh,
Christ on a bike. Damn, that's ridiculous, dude. Wow.
What in the hell is hanging off right there to the side? Yeah, right.
Water pump, if I had to guess?
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, probably a steam-powered water pump for the fucking unibrow that the entire forehead has.
Worst bell in history.
It's mounted with swinging, and then it doesn't. Okay. Wow. The fact that there's this much video of
actually,
these.
Wait. Back up to the bell. The close-up of the bell. Okay, so
It's not actually ringing.
No. I noticed this in another thing in the first picture. You see how it's like a swinger right there, like it can swing, right?
Yeah, it's got the brackets for that. Yeah,
I'm
sure.
pretty sure in one of the pictures you pulled up on stream, it has one of the like. I don't know what you call them, the things that go psh and like actually swing the fucking bell.
Yeah, the earlier one, it had the same kind of air ringer that SP18 has, which is a piston-powered air ringer. But this one, I mean, and with this being as late as it is, I would bet you it's just like 491, where it originally had a swinging ringer, but now it's just got a diesel-style piston air ringer that's inside the bell.
Would not surprise me at all.
If I was a betting man, and then they never lubricated the bearings because that's what you do. Because actually,
the hell is that? What's that thing coming off of the left side of it there? Then
Left of the picture. Or
that's
left
the air. That's the air in.
Okay.
Yeah, and no, it has one. It has one because you can see it. The air goes into the cam, and then the air comes out of the other side, so you can still swing it like a normal bell, but then it goes up to the top where you can't see it. But this is how they're set, and it goes into the air cylinder on the top of the harp.
Oh, this is fucked.
That's cool. That's exactly like 491. Yeah, I bet you it had the same thing originally with the piston ringer, and swapped to the diesel style.
Look, that bell on 4007 there is slightly tilted backwards too.
Oh yeah, I mean they can still rotate.
It is on 02.
Yeah.
What? Oh no, wait. No. Wait, what in the fuck is this rod that pierces all of the domes going back?
Is that just a grab iron?
smoke.
Is that the front end throttle assembly?
That is.
No,
it's the height of the stack. It's the height of the stack.
It looks like it's connected to the stack of linkage.
No. Go to another picture of the engine. Go to another picture. If you have one from the, or no, pause there. That might be the front end throttle. Or
No, it's
something to do with
Jersey. It's
it.
not the fucking
What the fuck
throttle.
is that then?
It's at the stack. It's got
That's
two
not the
stacks.
stack. No, that's not a stack.
Oh yeah, that's in front of the
Wait,
stack.
yeah, that
Not
was
a
a
stack.
That's in front of the stack. That can't
Yeah,
be a
look, the
stack.
stack's behind it.
Yeah.
Coffins had like
That
a
is
fake
the
stack.
throttle.
Why does it have? No, it's not the throttle. You fucking idiots. Love you, but like, come on.
No. Hold on. No. We're settling this. Go pull up some pictures of these motherfuckers. Yeah. Okay. So follow the line.
It's got the expansion joint like the throttle does on this one, and
Wait
they
a minute,
fucking.
it's going past the stack.
That's the fucking throttle. I'm telling you, dude.
Yeah, look, it goes right past the stack.
Follow it back to the cab. I bet you it goes in at the top where it needs to go.
Because look, the stack's right fucking there. It goes straight past it into something else.
Yeah.
What in the fuck are these locomotives?
I mean, that's not. Yeah. See, it
that
goes
goes
right.
into the cab.
Yeah.
That's the
That
throttle.
goes right to where the throttle needs to be, and you can see because on normal, I say normal front-end throttle engines, it runs down the side, and then there's a little indent beneath the access hatch there behind the stack. And there's no indent with the front-end throttle.
we'll
there.
just ignore
It
that.
runs up to that.
What and why it? Why? What? Why? What? Sorry for calling you
Because
stupid
fuck you,
idiots.
that's why.
Yes, you were correct. What? What? What the fuck is
now-
this?
And now we found out why they're on the list.
The
look,
fact
I'm
that
not
there's
a
video of
doctor,
these, this
you
is
idiot.
fantastic. We could sit here and analyze this for the next fucking several years. Christ, I want to watch the rest of this. This video is going on my list of shit to react to. I'm gonna be a good kid. I'm even going to put that on. Like, I'm adding that to my Trello right now. React to B&M T1s. It's unlisted, so I hope I don't get you in trouble, but you sent me the link, so what are you gonna do?
That is actually so cool, though.
That's freaking brilliant. Dude, Tiernan, thank you so much for having pointed out the fact that that was the thing, because oh my god, that added so much to it. Christ. Sean J Animations, engineer, 20 months. Hey Mark, hope you liked the video that you sent a couple days ago. You may be late. You're ready for some cursed things. I'm glad. I don't remember exactly what you sent a couple days ago. I'll have to double check, but yeah. Josh M says one of the these Benkei looking 260s is under Steam at the Kyoto Museum.
Oh, cool.
Hell yeah, dope. I need to get out to Japan eventually. When, I don't know,
cool.
but one of these days.
Cool Steam.
Yeah. Dominic Frizzy, you should look at West Penn #1. It's weird. Hopefully we'll get to it. We'll see. Thank you, though. Felrin Kurla, free 5 free months. Got to catch you live. Peregrina, what is Gauntlet Track? Please. Oh, great question. Let me MS Paint this for you guys, because this is one of those things. Okay, so Gauntlet Track is it looks like dual gauge track or something, but it's not. It's tracks that share the same ties, but not the same trains. So say you have a track that comes in, runs this way. Imagine I can draw things straight. I can't. It's okay.
It's almost like they have a line tool.
Fuck you, dick. So you have a track that comes in and then lives in between it, and then actually I should do different colors. You have a second track that comes into the original track, and it runs and it lives next to it, right? So 2 standard gauge tracks. This one's one path, that one's the other path. They have a frog like it's a switch, but they don't intersect.
No points.
Other than that, there's no points. You can't change from one to the other. And you get to the other end, I guess a better drawing would have been like, oh, it goes all the way out here, and then it comes all the way out which they wouldn't do. But anyway, just like this, so you have 2 standard gauge tracks, and then they separate again. And usually it's a thing that's done at bridges, tunnels, tight clearance locations, things where it makes sense to move one train away or not. One of the most recent interesting versions I've seen of it ever was a special track for the class 1 for the freight train, showing up at a passenger platform. The freight cars were too wide, so they scooted the freight trains over with a gauntleted piece of track, and then it came back and tied in again. So, yeah, great question. Weird, wacky, interesting thing. Doesn't come on super commonly, and so it was neat to see on Barry's layout that it was there. You could very briefly see it if you watch the video, but anyway.
Yeah, Charter Steel's got an 800-foot long piece of gauntlet track that's actually a switch. It's
interesting.
Yeah, it's weird. And it's not even because tight clearances. They just did it.
Huh.
Why? Because fuck you, that's why.
Cool.
Yeah.
2 Penny Studios. Question for Jersey. How's your health been since the accident?
Oh, I'm fine, actually. I'm recovered. Fully. I have my final appointment on Wednesday, and that's just to do a final x-ray, make sure that it's staying healed. And
Yay!
You know,
Hey, I can punch you in the shoulder again.
Yeah.
Fuck you, don't do that.
and we will. Anyway.
Jump
and then he says he also sent a MOW nightmare to me. Christ on a bike. Yeah, Britain was a mistake. I could have told you Britain was a mistake before, but this.
Oh.
Double slip, single slip.
You had one job, but you made it 40 jobs.
Wow, that's cool as hell. That's cool as hell. But it also does illustrate. It illustrates the loading gauge, because look at how close the tracks are. Their track centers must be like 10 foot, like super close.
One piece of ice and it's over.
I think that's King's Cross. I could be wrong.
That's what switch heaters are for.
Can we look at that switch parallel
Which
with the front of
one?
the locomotive? Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. So look to the edge of the frame at the front of the locomotive.
Edge of the frame at the front of the locomotive.
What?
Keep going up, right there.
What the hell is going on?
What? No.
Another double slip, right?
Yes. No.
Or single slip.
Look at it.
Head hurts.
It looks like it's trying to be a frog, but you have to manually switch which way you're gonna go.
Oh, is that a spring frog?
It's not. It's
No.
That's powered.
Which
what they're doing? It's a
movable
manual
frogs
diamond.
are. It might
It's
be.
supposed to be a manual diamond.
Which is better for wheel and rail wear.
It
Is
is.
just a clusterfuck of additional things to set up when you're building a railway. But if you're gonna do this fucking shit, I mean, I get it. Thank you, 2 Penny Studios. Appreciate that. Maddie, howdy heist. Glad you got our submission. Frankie's a hot mess, but she runs. Laughs. Sounds like one of my big fat choo-choos with a giant ass that I am aware of. Screams. She pulled the Vulcan uphill with a full consist all on her own. We were impressed. We love her, Chris Choo-Choo. She's great. I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to talk shit. It is cursed though, and I'm glad that you guys know. I'm not surprised. It's called the Frankenporter. Yeah. Mr. Watt, so annoyed all these pop-up submissions in the moment are getting preferential treatment compared to the ones we submitted a week ago, like good noodles. I understand and I appreciate you, my friend. If people are throwing money at me, I don't want to disrespect them who are financially contributing and make sure that I can keep doing this. But I also want to keep things going, which means we're going to keep rolling. I understand your frustration, though. I get it. So, yeah, we're gonna try and get through this.
Can we also appreciate the yeet yourself off the bridge derail right there? Underneath the locomotive.
yeah, that is.
Oh, nice.
That is the option. Let's see. Okay, you leave yard limits and then literally eat shit and die. There you go. Christ, that's
Fuck
a
one
time.
car in particular.
That's a time.
First you hit the yard limit, then you hit your life limit.
Pretty much. T-Toll Productions. Hey, Mr. Markman, watch this 1829 Stevenson rocket steam locomotive. Send me a link. Sounds great. Tom the Train Guy. Hey, Mark, I'm looking at buying some SN3. Where's the best place to buy it from? eBay. It doesn't show up anywhere else. Or brasstrains.com. But yeah. And then Peregrina made with a spirograph. Yikes. Pretty much. And then average modeler. Yes, that's King's Cross. The tracks are 6 feet apart. That must be rail to rail. So the centers would then be... Yeah, so it would end up being 10 foot, 8.5 inches if the rail to rail is 6 foot apart. Wow, our minimum track center for fucking light rails in the US was like 14 or 15 feet. That was our minimum acceptable. That's amazing. Christ on a bike. Anyway.
Tiny trains.
Itty bitty.
We need to move on because we're now at 18 out of 210.
Speedrun time.
Oh no. I already hate this. I don't even know anything about it, and I already hate this.
It's a Hellaware and Dudson.
Oh.
Accurate.
Boy, it looks like a water tube boiler.
The D&H. The D&H was a mistake.
Oh god, no, not
D&H
this
was a
railroad.
fucking mistake.
280 experimental high pressure locomotive on the D&H. Water tube firebox, 2-cylinder Oh god, it's a cross compound.
No.
Nobody liked that. 350 psi, they made 4 of them, all different designs between 1924 and 1930. Worked well, retired and scrapped by 1935.
Didn't work that well.
I'm sorry. Ran at 350 psi, 4 were built, all of different designs between 1924 1930, and worked well, but were retired and scrapped by 1935. Motherfucker, that means they did not work at all. You built it and 5 years later you scrapped it? No, that didn't fucking work. This is a piece of shit. Ugh. Yeah.
I wonder
Anyway.
what the railroaders said when they saw these. My gosh.
Ugly as fuck. Cursed as
probably
fuck.
said, "What the
Welcome,
fuck are you making
welcome to
of?"
the D&H. The front of this locomotive looks like fucking Queen Amidala's fucking hair. Like
That's what I was thinking.
I'm like, come on,
Place it.
come on. Yeah.
I couldn't place it, but I could recognize it.
So live, that is Newcastle Central, 2 main lines diverging around a castle, pretty much. Dan Tanner, sorry you had to pause your membership. You've needed the extra cash for a project. 65 Cub Cadets been sitting since your granddad died. Finally got it out and work on this year. Good to see you online. Dude, fucking do your shit. Don't give money to me. Give money to your projects. That goes for any of you. That's fantastic. Make that happen. I would love to see it when it's up and running and doing the thing. Peregrina, cross compound locomotive. Yeah, it high pressure one side, low pressure the other side. They made them. They were trying to extend steam and listen to boat people, and it turns out listening to boat people is not a great idea.
Love you, Goose.
Screams at Goose. Yeah.
I thought Goose was playing people.
Yeah, Goose is autism incarnate, I think.
Yeah.
Got the trifecta.
He likes it all.
Than him, damn
I've
it.
got everything.
The
I've got
NZR
it all.
G-Class Garrett and the G-Class converted 462. Oh god, it's 3-cylinder. It's got Grizzly conjugated valve gear on the
I mean,
front.
it's weird, but I mean,
God, look at how high those cylinders. It's almost a
The
climax.
cylinders being super high is kind of weird.
It's almost a climax. I wonder if it
The main rod angle is very much weird, but yeah. Yeah. From Con Gaming! Hi, I sent you the cute little 1918 Canadian special. Well, I guess we'll have to look at that. Drunken BMX Vlogger, thank you for the $2. Con, my man. I'm excited to see you next month.
God.
Oh, this is goofy. Why did Cian repaint this?
With the cylinders up. Oh, never mind.
1 second.
That thing.
We're looking at Con's It's all pantograph. There's nothing else. It's all pantograph.
Oh, hey, Mexico had some of those box caps.
Oh, is that one of
Weird.
the? I think that's one of the electrics that went under the river
Detroit.
from Detroit to
Right.
Sarnia.
It's not
Yeah, the river tunnel.
super cursed, but it's not cursed either. Weird.
I mean, it's fine. It's a
Yeah,
box
that's
cab.
fine. You just love boxes.
all
Fair
pantograph.
enough, Con. Fair enough. Back to our
but you're-
Australian steam engine. Brill, sorry, you were going to say something?
Yeah. What do you think those cylinders being so high with all that mass, not just moving back and forth, but up and down even more, how do you think that would affect its riding quality, especially being 3-cylinder?
I imagine, well, 3-cylinder probably would have smoothed it out, but I mean...
Yeah?
Comparatively to a 2-cylinder engine, but I mean, up and down, it's not going to add that much, because I mean, as steep as it looks, it's probably up at like a 10-degree angle, maybe 15.
Well, Mark, if you open the oh wait, there's not another photo there.
No, there's only the one photo on this submission.
So, if you hang on, let me copy the image. If you look in MOWVC text, that is what that was built as.
Oh,
it was
no.
converted to the normal 462.
Oh,
Ew.
it makes a lot more
that's
sense.
the
They went
best
from
part.
this stupid fucking thing to this. And all of Australia is now mad at me. Barry Garrett's are the best locomotives, and the Americans were stupid for. Shut up. We had loading. We actually had width to our trains. Sorry. Anyway,
Our trains are done.
love you, all of Australia. I just hear all the time people have questions about Garrett's, and Garrett's to me still just. Garrett's are the most cursed normal quote-unquote train to me, but again, I'm an American and I'm stupid and I like the big K's of the Regan anyway, but goodness, yeah, this, ew, that, okay. So anyway, let me catch these couple top chats here. Jordan Freeman, D&H had one good thing, Alco PAs. D&H diesel era is great. Yeah, we don't need to talk about early trains at all. T12 Productions sent a link to my email. Okay, you want me to pull my email on stream? Come on, dude. And we'll see if we can take a look at that in a second. We need to keep going through these original submissions here, because we're on number 20 now. This one's hardly even a picture of a locomotive. Oh,
That is a shade dragging a whole ass log.
But it is pulling an entire fucking tree down the railroad.
Awesome.
North Bend Lumber Company's number 4 2-truck shay with buffers. Yeah, I see that in Washington State. Protecting the pilot from damage when trailing logs, as you can see in the picture. I don't know if they're actually called buffers, but they kind of do look like them. Definitely falls in the category of crazy logging road bullshit. Yeah. Yeah.
I also like how it appears to be Lincoln pinned into the log.
It is drawbarred.
It's literally, it is drawbarred from the Lincoln pin
Drawbarred
pocket
to a chain.
to a giant chain on the log. And as Khan asked in chat, how is that not ruining all the ties? I have no fucking clue.
No, you see, you know what this is? This is the final boss of logging railroads, where you're so desperate and so poor, you hacked up all of your like log carrying cars, made them into the ties, kept one engine, and dragged the logs down.
Well, one other thing to remember:
This
those
is the
ties
incarnation
might be
of the
crude.
shit idiot brain fungus.
Yeah.
But those ties might be fairly rounded.
That's not even
it wouldn't
cursed.
be
That's just
striking
cool.
ties.
That's just a great northern
This
482.
thing is weird. I mean, it's mostly normal, but it is a little. I mean, it's Firebox. I think
look
it's
at
the
a
right thing.
Pentium 1.
Well, true.
It's a bell
GM
pad.
needed a new passenger engine after using 442s for a while. Built in Lima, 1914. 63-inch drivers, 61,000 pounds tractive effort, 180 psi. It could only do 35 mile an hour before riding violently and weirdly had the main rod connected to the third axle. Rebuilt into the Q-Class 210-2s in 1928. Wacky.
Okay, so they're fairly normal. They just suck.
Fairly normal. It sounds like they were just built like shit. Yeah. Dan Tanner, you have pics of the tractor. How do you share with you? Shoot me a message on Discord with him, and tell me who
Steam
you are.
Dome looks like an acorn nut.
The Steam Dome does kind of look like an acorn nut. It's weird.
Just don't let it fall on a cop car. What?
Oh, you!
Oh boy!
Get him off the stage before this gets bad.
That was a.
Oh boy!
That was an intrusive thought.
Oh!
I can't believe you said that. That would come out of my mouth.
Oh, I know who submitted this.
What in the blue fuck?
No.
What is this?
Close articulated valve gear TLDR. It was a design allowing driving wheels to swivel on narrow gauge locomotives in Germany.
Oh,
What?
fuck that shit. No.
Yeah.
You were yelling about everybody else's autism.
It's.
You knew that off the top of your fucking brain.
Oh! Oh! No!
This is one of those things that looks like it's AI.
I think
that just.
Is this cylinder mounted perpendicular to the fucking engine?
I don't know. It might be.
Germany,
I
put
don't
the
know.
logger down.
I would fucking hate to be the guy that has to go around and lubricate this train.
I think the enemy had something to say about this one.
I'm sure he did.
Oh my god!
Pretty sure this was on the first stream.
When you start drinking Jaeger, things happen.
Jägermeister!
Yeah, don't drink Jaeger. Anyway. Moving on. Wow, this one's got a paragraph of a time. Because it looks like that. That's why it's got a paragraph on it.
Hell no.
Oh my Christ.
No.
What is this fucking thing? An O10?
I can tell it's Polish. Just by the way that it is, that's gotta be Polish.
It does look Polish.
I read that as slop and tender.
It's Austrian?
Yes.
Why?
Okay, well.
Why does the main connect on the number 4 driver? Why does it have an air conditioning duct running down the side of it to a goddamn airplane fuselage that's on the top? Is this a fucking condensing locomotive? It's a condensing locomotive, isn't it? Isn't it? Let's look.
It's gotta be.
No,
I hope it's.
These locos are the K&K STB 80. This cost was one of the first high-pressure steam locomotives we had in Austria, and so they became a testbed for modifications that should have increased their efficiency.
I don't like the way that's worded.
The loco with the weird box thing on its boiler was subject of an experiment which went like this. The box thingy on the boiler is an air preheater that redirects the air that comes into the firebox around the smokestack that heat the air and somehow improve something in the combustion process. I couldn't find any explanation on the internet about this worked. And I found this picture that only states it's an air preheater, so I had to figure out myself how it would work, so I don't trust my info too much.
No. Here's the thing.
A locomotive is very inefficient. What shall we do? We shall preheat the air with the exhaust. How should we do that? We shall put a zeppelin on top. Yeah.
That is fucking fantastic.
I like the guy in chat who just said ram air, bro.
It's literally this is the opposite. This is steam ram air. Oh my god. That's not the whole thing. That was the blurb.
Wait a minute. It is an after-cooled steam locomotive.
It's a cooled after. Like it's not even like it's before. Like it's a before cooled before heated. You're right. I guess technically it would be an after cooler because yes, it would. Cool. Yeah, right. That's stupid. This is stupid. This is fucking stupid. Wow.
I'm not wrong. That is an aftercooler.
You're correct.
Real quick, hear me out.
Wait, no. That's an intercooler. It's air to air. That's
true. It is after the exhaust, but still true. Yeah.
It's a feed air heater.
So
it's a feed air heater.
It's a feed air heater. Japan also did these on I think class 56.
But don't you want your feed air to be as cool as possible?
Not
No,
for not for
don't.
combustion. Yeah, I mean, if your air is
Hold on.
hot,
No, hear me out. I think you were gonna say this, Mark, but yeah, if you have hotter air,
it's
coming
gonna keep
into the
everything
combustion-
hotter. It's less energy to fucking ignite whatever your fuel is.
It's not
Right,
even
but it's
that.
gonna be
It
less
is
dense.
the same energy of the fuel. It's still going to, based on the time that air is in the firebox, it's going to have the same delta T, the same change in temperature. So if you start at a higher temperature,
Exactly,
the exhaust
yeah.
temperature is going to be higher.
Yeah, yeah. That's
how we
that
get
is
runaway
goofy as
reactors.
fuck. I get why they did it, but like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like
Hans
cold air
puts
only
Zeppelin
makes
on
a
top of the
difference
locomotive.
if you're trying to compress it like a jet engine.
Yeah, or
Right.
internal combustion.
But like this is something that I've experienced firsthand on 20 is
Firing harder when it's cold outside. Yes.
yes, you fire harder when it's cold outside, and if you leave the door open in the
Yeah,
summer versus in the
sucks.
winter,
Sucks so much more.
you leave it open in the summer for 5 seconds while you're running, you maybe lose a pound or two. I left it open for 5 seconds at Polar, just working light. I lost 5 fucking pounds.
Yeah, your fire sucked, but you know.
My fire sucked, but
Shots fired.
Anyway, Matt Houston, who let the engineers into the weed cave? The Austrians apparently.
ach nein, this cave is full of
Drunken
blood.
BMX vlogger was getting Freddy's and seeing you were live. Glad you're
I
here.
think-
Thank you.
Whoever designed this was on something way stronger than weed.
Probably. Creeper Master 619, who made it look lime in F17 or F117. The limes, them too. And then Old Yellow Cab 1929. Welcome to the fireman. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. The next one says, unfortunately, I have no info about it. All you know is it's an oscillating cylinder 440. Oh.
That thing looks cool as fuck. I love that.
If you look up
I
if
built
you
it in my
look
backyard.
if you look up here, it's fine. If you look down here, yeah, it's an oscillating cylinder 440 like the fucking Ruby G gauge models. And that's a time. Yeah, God, it must rotate on that axis, and then yeah, it's the main rod.
Rotational.
Not
mass.
super cursed, but not cursed.
What was the point of oscillating?
What the fuck is this?
Oscillating cylinders are mechanically so much more simple than having.
What the fuck is this?
Read
Just
the
a
blurb.
jack shaft locomotive.
No, read the blurb. It's worse.
It's got too many main rods. It's got 4 main rods. That's not okay.
It doesn't have a main rod. It has a main truss.
Well, yeah. Triangles are stronger.
It's got a main truss.
It does have a main truss.
This locomotive is the epitome of Kenosha.
I hate this. I fucking hate this. Oh my god. Dominic Frizzy, how can I join the Discord? Heis. It's discord.com/Heis or discord.gg/Heis.
It's Discord.
Mickley, you're probably lurking in the fucking chat. Post the link. Do it. I dare you.
Can we appreciate the triple buffers?
It does have
No.
3 buffers, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Oh, I
No,
don't like this.
seriously,
Thank you,
no.
Sits. Appreciate you.
It's 2 separate.
The link is also in the description of the stream.
Oh yeah, I always do that, don't I? Always forget that. Yeah. Okay. Experimental narrow gauge 080 steam locomotive without springs and without brake.
I'm sorry.
Why did I have to read this? Sorry. One more time. Experimental narrow gauge 080 steam locomotive without springs and without brakes, possibly with no reverse/neutral either. Around 1900 appears to be a turbine-powered locomotive with all the wheels connected to the turbine. Every wheel's driving wheel has a vertical boiler attached to a horizontal boiler. European design. It has some cursed as hell buffers. A mechanical engineer's fever dream.
Okay, I don't
No.
think it's 2 separate boilers. I think
No.
it's just a T boiler.
I think it's probably just a T boiler. But
This is the
but
suicide locomotive.
God, I
But-
thought it was a turbine. That's so bad.
but still no. What are the cranks?
Wait,
What are the cranks?
Hold on.
Okay,
Hold
you
on.
have you have your fucking house's roof truss.
Mark, you're missing something here that I'm picking up on slowly. I think those are planetary gears there.
No.
Oh,
No.
No.
Are you
No,
sure?
they can't
Because
be.
there's a
They
No.
can't be.
look. That
no.
looks like it's not connected to the outside of the fucking
Oh, shit.
No.
wheel. This is another one where the rods spin backwards and the engine goes forward.
Oh no.
I have not had
That is
enough to
fucking
drink
abysmal.
to process this train.
Fuck.
Cooper H, who has submitted this, congratulations. This is the worst thing we've seen so far.
I thought I would win with the hybrid Chilean engines, but
No,
what the fuck?
It explains it
You
more
weren't
because
even-
the cranks on that last engine are independent of the drivers.
Are we?
So it's
are we
like
giving
based
out
off of
awards?
something else.
Radioactive
Awards at the end
4001,
of this?
17-month member. I am old. No, you're not. You're a child. I'm sure. But happy old, I guess. Yeah, ladies and gents, we have arrived at props from Disney's Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Like, I don't even know what to call this otherwise.
I'll just DM you.
That's a 420.
Yes, in 1873, they believe it was constructed by the Bell Locomotive Works.
Of course, it's a 420.
This literally looks like a prop
Look
from
at the fancy stuff on the
Big
cab.
Thunder Mountain. Yes, they bothered to sculpt that, and then it's got a vertical engine slide valve. What the fuck
I
is
love
with
it.
the
They
second
they
gear
sculpted the
wheel
They
thing?
sculpted the one and didn't touch anything else. It doesn't even look sculpted on the other side. They just sculpted
This one, and then everything else is bullshit. Yeah, and the smallest boiler ever made out of a million pieces. Weird.
Well, you don't need much boiler for that.
You know what I'm betting about this too, because I don't see water storage anywhere. What if that big fucking thing on the bottom of it, like that slab, it was water storage?
Might be.
Might actually be the water tank.
It's got a lot of rivets in it. Wouldn't be
Oh
surprised.
fuck no! That's a New Haven 460 that got sent to Australia. I know about this. Get that shit off the screen right now.
I was just looking
Off
at
the
this and
fucking
was like,
screen.
this doesn't look like a cursed engine.
It's New Haven. Fuck off.
And the blurb has no cool things about it. That this is what we call a train.
Yeah, no. The only thing that's weird is it went to Australia with I think a couple sisters. They were beat to shit by the Haven. They got beaten to even more shit by the Australians and died in the desert.
Do you come from a land down
What?
under? No, I went there though.
What?
Do you come from a land down under?
Oh yeah, the engines that run on wood and strip iron. I think. Or-
Oh.
Roller coaster.
Oh. Oh.
Missed opportunity. It could have been a skid steer steam locomotive.
Oh.
Oh, what the fuck?
What?
No.
An 044 four-cylinder geared logging engine, one of three built by Washington Ironworks in the late 1880s for the Blackman brothers, who are loggers in Snohomish County, Washington, which I used to live in, actually. Fun fact. This locomotive is easy to understand if you pull up the patents. Left and right engines can rotate independently for better turning radius. Useful in logging roads. There's nothing connecting the left and right engines apart from the frame. So it's got 2 cylinders per side to prevent stalling. Boilers horizontal and tiny. Cylinders are vertical and tiny. There are flanges on both sides of the flat wheels. Seems to be metal rails laid on longitudinal wooden poles. And it's apparently 7-foot gauge. What What in the what in the fuck?
So you could put some extra valving on there, and you could have a skid steer locomotive.
What the fuck?
This thing is fucking turbo fucked. God, this is cool as shit, but very strange.
That's horrid.
I want one with rubber.
Oh no! 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 No!
Wow, that is rad as fuck. What a, Peter S. Great freaking submission.
It's double flanged.
Double flange across
the sky. Fucking wood shit, man. Crazy. Fucking crazy. Fucking wacky.
That is.
Pacific Productions, what mad scientist touched that portrait you with the planetary gear? Yeah, one of them. For the boomer core stuff you just found in Discord.
When your gears are bigger than your wheels.
We're
Pioneers used to ride these babies for miles.
Yeah. Okay, let's keep rolling here. Number 29. Next one. Oh, it's a draw. It's a drawing. A drawing of an Atlantic Garrett.
It's a drawing of a Garrett.
The rest of the files attached are actual photos.
Oh, they built it. Oh God.
The Atlanta Garrett.
Yeah, this is the.
What is that fucking wheel doing for you?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Someone tell me what is that wheel doing for you? Literally fuck all.
It's doing jack fuck except extending your rigid frame and making you have to take broader curves.
Emotional support.
The only thing that wheel does is make you need broader curves. That, like, there's no reason for it.
This thing is cursed as fuck, and I love it because it's 8 cylinders. It is a Garrett Atlantic.
8 cylinders?
Yeah. Each driver set has 4 cylinders.
Why?
What?
For an Atlantic?
Huh?
Where's the other 2?
Inside the frames?
Yeah.
Oh. Yep, that's
How much
cursed.
adhesion do you want? No.
And that tiny boiler's doing all of that? Like,
wait,
come on.
Well, they are tiny cylinders.
I guess,
They're
yeah.
really fucking tiny cylinders.
Is it clarified?
Those
if,
are pilot. That's not a rigid frame, is it? That's all.
Is it clarified anywhere if it's a compound?
It is entirely simple.
Oh God! Oh,
What's the
8
point?
cylinders steam. Oh.
Why not just double the size of your fucking piston?
Because tiny cute.
Because loading gauge, because fucking Garrett, because Australia, because loading gauge is a problem for everywhere where they don't have miles and miles and miles and miles and miles and miles of space, apparently, to make 11-foot wide locomotives. Union Pacific.
Remember, chat, loading gauge is important. Invest in it, please.
Remember, chat, 491 is wider than 1361.
And 4294 and 4449 and many others. And wow. The blurb, 1912, Tasmanian government railways received 4 Garrett locomotives for their Cape Gauge system. 2 were conventional freight engines, while the other 2 were these, the M-class double Atlantics. Despite being narrow gauge, they wanted all simple cylinders with the valves of the inside cylinders being driven from the outside cylinders like the Great Western engines.
Wait, is it single acting then?
They were replaced by more conventional Pacific engines and withdrawn in 1923 and 1931.
Wait a minute. If the inside cylinders are driven from the outside cylinders, then are these
From
single
the valves.
acting?
From the valves.
Yeah, you can see the extension out the front that potentially does it.
Yeah. It's wacky.
Yep, it does a thing.
This is certainly a locomotive.
Yeah.
Can we look at something first but more normal than this? Thanks.
Dumb question, real quick. Is that a separate? That's like a separate pilot truck, right? I'm not just thinking that. Or is that rigid frame? Because that looks like a separate pilot truck.
The pilot truck should be separate from this whole assembly.
Okay, so it's just the 3 wheels on the rigid.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
I would think.
Oh, I think the trailing truck does the side-to-side pivot thing that the K-27s do. The lateral motion.
But why though?
Yeah, I really don't understand why we wouldn't just do a 4-4-4-4. Especially as a Penzi person, I would assume you could get that. But anyway, we're gonna move on. This hurts my brain.
The next one's cute. Ugly, but
technically
cute.
a 4-4-4-4.
What in the blue fuck? What the hell?
It's so ugly, it's cute.
Somebody named Cletus made this in their backyard. It's adorable.
It is cute.
That is
like
that's the type of train you'd find in like a game that is just not at all related to trains and just needed Old West steam choo-choo for like a mine area.
This thing
I love
is
how
so
it's on the
ugly
back of
that
a
its
pickup.
back overflows back to being adorable.
I just love seeing it on the back of a truck.
It has the stupidest blower that I have ever seen in my entire life, where they just fucking plumbed the steam dome into the stack and called it a day.
The stack pointed like straight the fuck up.
Who cares? Oh my
It drafts.
god. Doesn't matter. Here you go. There's your draft. And there's no valve.
There's no
valve. Like literally, you fire this thing up and it is drafting, and there's no. Wow, this thing is stupid. Hi, robot. How are you?
Domo arigato.
Is the left side cylinder just kind of pointing at the sky in that picture?
It's
let's go back one.
partially disassembled.
Oh.
No, they're both down.
That would be the right side. The left side is
the
pointing
far
up
side.
like
This
the far
is
side.
goofy as hell.
Yeah, image is partially disassembled.
This is goofy as
Well, I
yeah.
know
Obviously,
this
there's
one
no
is.
rods on it on this one, and
I was gonna say that picture. Look, the far side cylinder looks like it's pointing at a different angle than the closest.
well, I
rear
wouldn't
side.
be surprised if
No.
the fucking drunk idiots that made this got it slightly canted.
Slightly.
Two Penny Studios are these locomotives, wall shirts, valve gear. You see a expansion link. Yeah, the last Garrett was. Yeah, for sure. Thank
Could
for
you
that.
imagine how much more cursed we could make something? Let's put
And,
one
and
cylinder in the back. and the
Jordan
other in the
Freeman, the look on Heiss's face, priceless. Well, thank you for putting a price on it. But anyway,
I wouldn't pay more than $2 for that.
priceless, but worth $2. It's fine. This just looks like Britain until you look at the rods.
Oh, what the fuck is? Where's the cylinder?
Where?
This is inside cylinder, outside valve gear.
What the
fuck?
Why,
off.
Britain?
Fuck
Loading gauge.
I can't even explain this one.
Also, they've loaded literal fucking boulders for pieces of coal. Jesus
It was
Christ!
The LNWR.
There
They
are
didn't
6
give a shit.
pixels in this image, and they are all pieces of coal.
No. You see, no. It's really smart because then you only need to throw in one piece of coal at a time. It saves effort.
Sure.
When
This
you
is
don't
the
use a
class
shovel, you
leader
just use
of the
gloves.
LNWR's Prince of Wales class. Class was an inside cylinder 460. Most were fitted with inside joy valve gear, but this one in 1920 shows it fitted with outside wall shirts for inside valve gear or for inside cylinders. Yeah, I have no idea how this would even work. With a over-designed, big, clunky, transmitty, torquey that would not do well enough for this to survive. That's how it was designed.
The other thing is that
Transmitting torquey. I'm stealing
what,
that.
what if the main rod is still inside and that's just
Oh, it is
random bullshit on the outside?
The main. Oh fuck! That is the longest Union Link I've ever seen. That's not the main. That's the fucking Union Link that is normally fucking 2 inches long. That's the Union. The main is still, obviously, still on the inside. Oh my god. Oh my god. The main is on the inside. And
also like how the
that's the Union Link that is longer than Brett is tall. I've never seen a Union Link that's longer than like 1.5 feet. Christ on a bike. Like literally, like at first glance it was like, oh, it's British, and then you start looking at it as, oh,
it's British. It's British.
Oh.
Not even the British can explain the British. That's just a fucking.
When they want
that's just auto carriers, man. That's normal.
Well, they're weird auto carriers.
Weird side by sides,
They're
but
double wide.
We'll get the briefing on them, and there's giving a
Is
color
that
picture.
where the Chinese came up with the idea for their car haulers that are set up like this? Like they have like semis that do this.
During the 1960s, automotive traffic was rapidly growing on the Commonwealth Railway system, particularly on the Trans-Australia Railway from Port Pirie to Kalgoorlie. Wow, those two town names sound fake. By this time, a fleet of double-deck car carriers was in use, several bridges, etc. They wanted to make 3-deck wagons, but they couldn't, so they made these instead. Goofy. That is in fact cursed and interesting.
Whatever floats your boat, I guess.
John Goodman's something posted a cursed by cute engine in #RealTrains. Thank you. We're kind of trying to get through some of the older stuff.
Get through the pre-submitted.
Oh, wait, the one you posted in Real Trains is actually in the submission pool. So don't worry, we'll get to it.
At some point. I mean, we're obviously gonna have to do
Part
more
two
than
of part
one. This is the third cursed train stream, and based on the amount of submissions and how fast we're getting through them is it's gonna be a time. Okay.
Oh, Oregon Pony! I've seen this one before.
Say that again.
How the fuck did you just say that?
Say that again, Jersey.
Please.
For the class. Say it again.
We promise we won't hurt you.
No.
Say it again.
No.
Say it again.
Say it again. Say Oregon again, you motherfucker.
God.
No.
The oregano pony.
Oregon, you fucking East Coast dumbass. Anyway. Fuck you. Love you, but fuck you. Christ on a bike. Is this thing return flu? It's gotta be return flu.
Yeah.
And what the fuck? What the fuck?
We wanted to hug the smokestack, so we brought it closer to us.
The Oregon Pony. This thing. Okay, yeah, it's return flu. Bell on front, as you do. Rods made out of tissue paper. Love it. Great. Fucking and the engines. Oh, the engine. Oh, this is geared steam. And the cylinders that no. And the Johnson bar has center, forward and more forward, and center, and then backwards and more backwards. This is just a traction engine. This is not a locomotive.
I love that it's mounted on the cylinder too.
This is just a traction engine.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh, and it is mounted on the cylinder. No. No. This locomotive, named the Oregon Pony, is reportedly the first locomotive built on the West Coast. It was constructed by Vulcan Iron Works of San Francisco in 1861. Holy shit!
Damn.
I read first one on the West Coast and I was like, bullshit. And then 1861, probably actually, yeah. Wood burning, geared, built for 5-foot gauge. It originally brought passengers from steamboats past the Cascade Falls on the Columbia River, operated until 1873 when it was put in storage. 1904, the warehouse it was stored in burnt down, and the owner restored it and displayed it during the 1905 Lewis and Clark Exposition. After various relocations, it returned to Cascade Falls, now Cascade Locks, in 1970, where it remains today.
Okay, so let me get this straight. The first locomotive built on the West Coast was a return flue geared passenger engine for broad gauge.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Right?
That.
Oh!
What the fuck, man? That is...
You got hit with the no, but actually yes, my guy.
Everything about that is just ass backwards. Even the boiler.
Everything about this choo-choo feels wrong, and the fact that it was taken out of service in 1873. 1873, they took this fucking piece of shit out of service. 1873. That is before the Glenbrook and Eureka from today's video existed.
That's probably like one of the oldest, almost completely original locomotives in the country then.
Wow. What a fucking wacky thing.
So, I know you just did a wacky car carrier, but look at MOWVC text. There's another one.
No, I've seen this. I've seen this.
The Vertipack is like the only reason I love the Vega.
It's fun. Yeah.
It is the only reason to love the Vega.
They had a special oil filter situation so that they could do this.
Yeah, and they sucked anyways.
Yeah. Literally. Loading cars vertically, because that's easier than anything else, dumbasses.
I
do
for putting them in there. It's easier.
Well, is it?
Well, yeah, drive car on ramp. You telling me any fat guy could do that?
But they just
but any normal human could just drive a car into a thing and stop at the end, and that's how
you have the
auto-acts work.
opportunity. You have the opportunity to yeet the car through. You can use it as a ramp.
Okay, but you can pack so many more like this, and it's cool.
It's cool. Don't get me wrong. I don't think it makes a damn bit of difference in terms of packing. But anyway,
it's cool because yes.
Well, I think it does make a difference in terms of packing because
it meant they could ship 30 of them at a time rather than 15.
Yeah, because you're
I'm seeing a good way to ship
saving
Teslas.
how much length by packing them perpendicular to the length of the car.
I think
that's not cursed. That's just a UP Shay.
We don't like.
Yeah, it's just a.
It's just a
UP
wagon
Shay.
top Shay.
Let me get the Durguishay.
Question:
they
why
had
aren't
one
we
too.
shipping Teslas like that?
Someone grab the RGS Shay.
Oh god, yeah, let me get that too. Hold on.
Because it's stupid.
It's not even an RGS Shay. It's a Silverton Railroad Shay.
It was Silverton.
Alco?
They sold it to the RGS. And the
Yeah,
RGS
yeah,
ran it for a few years, and then they leased it to another railroad.
That's just an Australian PA.
Cool looking diesel. Yeah, like
It's just a PA that went to Australia.
It looks fine.
broad gauge.
English Electric Company of Australia, something.
And I see it now. I get why a little bit. It's got EMD trucks on it, and it's Nalco PA body.
That's not
crossbreeding.
So it's a Alco GE. A GE, well, it's a EMD GE.
A Galco?
It's weird. It's cool.
It's a
And they had English
with
electric
some Fairbanks
engines
business
and electrical equipment, so it was a bastard of all the things. That's kind
Oh,
of
that's
neat.
terrible. that's fun, but it's
Yeah,
It looks like it's
not
got a little bit
super
of Fairbanks
cursed,
and
but it's
Baldwin
cool.
tossed in there too.
I mean, if it works, it
Western
works.
Colorado
I
history.
mean-
Have I seen the PDF for the 3/4 show? No, I'm not familiar with what you're on about. Brooks Moses, you can load many cars at once, no lines. Well, true, but that's not the problem with loading cars. So, shrug. Let's see. What in the fuck is this pile of shit?
Oh, it's just a.
It's
It's a
the George
scene-
Lopez mobile.
It's
Oh, right.
It's a 420 named the William Penn.
William Penn. That's got to be a. Yeah, that's a Pennsylvania engine. Engine from Pennsylvania. at least.
Super early Norris built locomotive, rebuilt many times over.
I boosted this shit from Lancaster, man.
And when it was rebuilt last, it got a weird stack, which I assume is this picture, which has been implemented into every train game ever since Railroad Tycoon 3.
Hey, Jersey.
Yeah.
You know what railroad ran that bastard?
Oh God! Please tell me I got hit with the dodgeball prophecy.
No.
No?
Strasbourg.
No! No fucking way!
Okay.
No
I know about
fucking
this
way.
one.
You
I
know
did
about
not
him
submit
in
this,
my
but-
review.
Well,
Oh my God, that's awesome. I boosted that shit from Lancaster, man.
Normal choo-choo, normal choo-choo, normal choo-choo, normal choo-choo, everything normal
So-
choo-choo, and then...
Carnival Cruise Lines!
it's got the fucking Carnival Cruise Lines ass stack, and this is because Mexico was a
Oops,
very...
wait. Do you want to guess what it is, Mark? Without reading the blurb.
Yeah.
I've already read the blurb. So.
Oh, then.
Okay.
Oh,
Well-
can I guess?
Which it makes sense. Yeah.
Grateful can go for it. Take a guess.
Seeing as you mentioned something about Mexico having electrics, is that so it's not blasting onto the catenary?
Yep.
Yep. Mexico was a very early adopter of electrics, so they did this to not... Yeah. It's
I would
very
have never
cool. It's the
guessed
fucking
that had you
Carnival
not
Cruise Line
mentioned the
stack.
box cabs.
Oh, that's just cool, dude. What the fuck's
Wow.
cursed about this? That's just
Open
cool.
the other image.
It's awesome.
That's fucking rad.
There's
It's
a little bit of
bonkers.
weirdness going on with the crazy brake rigging outside the
I've
wheels.
seen that before.
Open one of the other images, Mark.
Is it normal for the
Rod?
cylinder to be vertical like that?
Oh, not that one. Either 3 or 4.
We're getting there.
Looks fine.
Okay.
That is
Uh,
post rebuild. That's the same engine.
No.
They unbaldwined it. Oh no!
They ruined it. They ruined
They
it.
It
British
got
did.
anglicized.
They murdered that engine.
It was a beautiful Baldwin 10-wheeler, and then they fucked it.
Then it got anglicized.
Wow,
Headlight!
Plastic surgery is wrong too often.
Headlight! 52! Headlight! 52! Headlight! I'm sorry. Like,
Oh,
I think that's just got an LED in there, like just a tiny small.
the thing that fucking bewilders me is that was like genuinely a Baldwin. Like there's a Baldwin plate on that motherfucker in the other pictures.
Top 10 times plastic
Oh my
surgery
God!
horribly
You would
wrong.
never.
1881, it was this. Built that way
Most
by
beautiful
Baldwin
10-wheeler I've
for
ever seen in my life.
South Australian Railways. And then they got rebuilt
Was it?
in 1904. And then became, yeah, vomit.
So, the brake cylinders are vertically mounted?
It looks like it.
I don't know, that's the
Nice
weirdest
to see that they
brake
kept
rigging I've
the
ever seen.
external
And
brake-
that's
brake
a
rigging.
disgusting choo-choo. Right. Right.
I'm trying to figure out how the hell.
William Grantham, engineer for 24 months. Cheers to see you, my friend. Says that's a marker light. We tended to not worry about the headlights until the 20s.
Oh wait, that's I Will Boom.
Yeah, that's the man, the myth, the legend. Yeah.
Wait,
I thought a lot of these were yours. I didn't realize your last name started with a G though.
Who was it?
I Will Boom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a great dude. Yeah.
Yee.
And then the next one.
You could kick that thing over.
I cannot stand
Madeira
on the
Sugar Pine.
Yeah, I don't think
one.
me or Grateful could just stand in the cab.
36-inch gauge, so 3-foot gauge, 7 tons. Named
Rail grinding, man.
Named Betsy.
This is the actual Betsy.
All right, named Betsy.
So-
I need to go get another beer. I'll be right back. Literally.
Can me and Jersey use this thing as a teeter-totter if we stand on the footbridge?
No. Listen. Okay, so I stand on the front because I think I weigh less than you. You stand on the back, and we add factor of adhesion to it. All right.
Literally, we would.
Yeah, we would, dude. It would be effective too.
I mean,
motherfucker would jump from like 9 to like a 20 factor of adhesion.
We're just gonna send it.
that
No.
y'all
if you
actually
do that,
probably
you're gonna break the engine in half. Like, look how thin that
no,
is.
they wouldn't break it in half. But like,
Probably
have
kill us
how
slight
much does
mowing.
that engine weigh? Maybe 2-3 tons.
Yeah,
God,
my Jeep,
I don't
it probably
know.
weighs as much as my Jeep.
Like, even
If we all
I
start
could
jumping up
probably
and down
jump
in the
on the
cab.
pilot and fucking rock the suspension.
Yeah.
We all start jumping up and down in the cab until it just flips.
I still like the idea of using it as a teeter-totter.
I think, yeah, no, that's
You really
the
could.
strategy, man. That's the strategy. We do that.
Even when it's parked, it's still going down the rails.
Fun for everyone.
Fun for the whole
Yeah,
family.
until you realize the engine's hot and you're sloshing the water forward and then it blows up.
Want to see a magic trick?
In one fell swoop, I will explode this locomotive.
I will turn this into scrap metal in 3
Hi, my
seconds.
name's Goose and this is Jackass.
To show you the power of flex tape, I ripped this locomotive in half.
Wait a minute. We could make this thing do a fucking endo.
We could.
Oh no.
We could.
Slam on the independent and whoever's on the back jumps off.
We fucking do an Angry
This
Pigs
is
launch.
fucking awesome, dude.
Or
We gotta
Angry
do
Birds
that.
launch. With the...
Guys, we should stop building Montezuma.
Wait,
and build this thing instead.
wait. Hold on. Let me cook. Let me cook, alright?
Wait,
Hold
no,
on.
Goose, that thing could literally launch you or I.
It could.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's
Yeah.
funny.
Why are we building Zuma? This
Like,
thing is
we
so much
pull
cooler.
an endo with this thing, and me and Auntie would be thrown like 300 meters like a fucking trebuchet stone.
Okay, no, guys, MOWVC text right now.
I hope the giggles for all time are.
No,
It's the gift
listen,
of
Mark.
Squidward getting
Listen,
just
I
absolutely
stand
launched.
on one end, Grateful stands on the other. We use it
And
as
we have a teeter-totter.
and it blows up because you're sloshing the water around. But anyway, get this. Listen, the way to do the most fun you can have in this is go as fast as you can forward in the thing. Like remove the cab from it, go as fast as you can forward, slam on it, and then jump so the engine goes onto its front end and flings the person like Angry Birds.
I'm gonna fly like Iron Man. Because we were
gotta
thinking
wrap
about
it in
It would
aluminum foil
unfortunately it would do that.
This thing weighs what? 2-3 tons?
7.
7.
Okay,
always
Yeah,
seven.
why is it
we're
always
still heavy
7?
enough to make something happen.
Like, me and Auntie, if we stood on the back, we would probably actually get flung.
I bet. Lever arm from there. Coach pedestals is fucking.
No, me and Jersey stand right above the forward axle and then slam on the independent and we walk forwards.
just fucked. Bjorn Fredrickson, fireman, 17 months. Good morning, 17 months. Not so much sleep. This is really saving my morning, guys. Glad it
Alfred Perlman became a member.
Alfred Perlman.
My mortal enemy.
A year
Alfred
as a
Perlman.
member. A few of the BMM perks had smoke lifters. Christ. Western Colorado history. Check Discord for a PDF as an idea for 3/4 show. Okay, that makes more sense. I was usually like, what the fuck you on about? Makes sense. I will check it. Seth Manca or Seth Man, California. Does the wood coal count as counterbalance for the boiler? On that last engine, probably. This thing.
I think that's Canada, not California, Mark.
Maybe. Yeah. Oh, it's definitely Canada because the dollar dues were Canadian.
It's the 5 Canadian dineros.
Yep, that give it away. Yes, this engine, totally not cursed 060 until you go Tinder.
Wait a minute.
Tinder.
It's like the SYs or whatever in China that have the itty bitty fucking tenders.
Tinder.
Oh.
It's an 062.
Of course
I just received more images of Betsy.
There's
It
more?
looks like one of those goofy
There-
cab
Hold
electrics.
on. I need to slowly cross-post him from my DMs.
Oh boy.
This thing apparently was an Illinois Central switcher for the shop. So they made Tinder so that it could switch out the shop and have capacity but not have saddle tanks or whatever, which, okay, interesting.
We could totally use this thing as a teeter-totter.
Oh my god, dude. I jump on the front of that thing and the person in the cab's going into orbit.
Wait, with that last photo, it looks like they did.
Oh god, no, yeah, wait.
Is this a Hobbit house made out of a fucking keyhole
No,
firebox?
it's better. It's a shit house.
Oh my god.
let me read the description.
Gives a whole new meaning to
the
blowing up
blurb.
the shitter.
The holy shit house that's sure to light a fire in your pants. Probably the most unusual way to repurpose any part of a locomotive I've ever heard of. Story is given in description with the photo. Yeah.
Porter potty. I'm reading it.
A porter potty. Well, it's in the fucking UK because it's near Cornwall.
Is it cool?
So it's a porter potty, I suppose. Christ.
Anyway,
Someone change his nickname to Porter Potty
Wait,
now.
More
look at the bottom of it.
pictures
They think it still exists.
It
This
does.
might still exist.
It does.
Let me at it. Let me at it.
No, you'll kill
No,
it.
anyone
You'll
but Jersey.
Ask Jersey how to sink a boiler. He'll use his asshole. Anyway.
Real quick, I have more pictures of Madeira Sugar Pine 1 in
Okay.
VC text.
Oh,
Mark,
that-
if you
that's
ever get
fun.
out there, you gotta find this thing. You
They
have
were
to.
they were part of the original submission, so
Oh, damn. It's actually moving some shit with that.
yeah.
I mean, it's essentially a single truck climax.
Basically, yeah. Damn. They were moving some fucking shit with that. That's
Yeah,
rad.
that thing could fucking haul.
Them some logs. That's cool as shit.
It'll haul, but it ain't hauling ass.
Haul
So there
everyone
goes-
butt ass.
Well, it'll
This
haul ass, it'll haul my
this
face.
one where it looks like a 040 is being held up by the air cleaner from my GTO.
That's a sheet of paper.
Wait a moment. It's hot.
It is hot.
Oh my god, it's hot.
Oh my
no.
god.
No,
It's hot.
shit, no. Shut up, all of you. Auntie said the thing, and I've now started to read the blurb, and Auntie was saying, That's a sheet of paper.
That is
Yeah.
a sheet
And it
of-
is. It is.
Yeah.
This is a PR stunt that the Hummel Ross Fiber Corp carried out in 1939. They demonstrated the strength of their craft paper by lifting a locomotive with a single sheet.
Yeah, I seen Hummel Ross.
Oh
and I
my
instantly
God!
recognized
That is a piece of paper that is holding up a fucking locomotive.
That is a single piece of paper holding
Yes.
up a fucking locomotive.
And yes, they had the locomotive hot because, of course, they did.
What?
Lord help you if an ember hit that thing.
Can you imagine if this failed and like it just drops the
Pyro
locomotive
train
flat
thing.
on
Why
its
did they
face?
fire it up? For suspense. Because of the implication.
Well, yes, it's for
Because
they're
of the
literally hanging it.
implication. Yes.
Imagine if if like a cinder jumped up out of it and onto the paper.
This
what I
one
just-
just says, no idea how or where I found this, but here you go. Streamlined-ish, Garrett? Still
Is
looks
that
like crap.
One
So-
of the Belgian bullshits?
Oh god, is this the engine that holds like the articulated speed record or some shit? This
I
might
know,
be it.
Garrett, who cares? Moving on.
Oh, this one's kind of
Give us
fun.
info this next time.
What in the
fuck
hell?
is that?
It's a lowrider caboose.
Nice.
What?
That's pretty cool, actually.
Someone call George Lopez. Come on.
At Daniel Gallery, look a normal caboose.
Behold the caboose.
Why does it have...
From the 50s until the 90s, the Lee Creek coal trains were operated with open wagons, gondolas, loaded from an overhead bin, unloaded through a rotary dumper. To avoid the necessity of uncoupling the brake fan at each loading cycle, a low-height vehicle was needed. 3 of these HL, later AVLY, AVLP class, brake vans were built in 1976 by Commonwealth Engineering or Comeng. With the introduction of 2-person crews, these vans would also see regular freight work until they were retired in the 90s.
Can you zoom in on the trucks, please?
Fucking goofy. Those look
Yeah.
almost
Those-
like locomotive
Yeah.
trucks. Like those are beefy as shit.
Yeah.
Like, I thought they were Blombergs at first when I first looked at it. Wait, are they rebuilt Blombergs?
They could have been modified to fit on there.
Certainly could have been, yeah.
Because it looks like they just took the leaves out and put coil springs in them.
Roman 1225, hey Heist, I know IRL only, but mind checking DMs. I'm sorry, every time I stream this happens, I've got DMs from 15 different people. Some of which have sent more than 8 messages. So I can't sift through, and I can't know. We're too far in. Sorry. So, thank you though. But yeah, next time. Mega Mikey 75 reminds me when the Mythbusters lifted a car with duct tape. Pretty much same vibe. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Braden Dosh got home from Monster Trucks Colorado National to see Heist live, tuning into an outhouse made of old choo-choo parts. What a day. Yeah. I've heard of jokes about brick shit houses before, but a steel locomotive shit house is goals, I think.
No, it's literally a brick shithouse. It's the fire brick.
No, it didn't.
No, it's a
it's a
shit brick house.
Pretty much. This is weird.
So did me and Jersey just wear this as a backpack?
A unique attempt at early containerization from 1939 that was proposed in Denmark. The container has its own set of tracks driven by an electric motor and battery setup. Each container could be loaded by an individual customer, and then when they're ready to ship, they could be driven by itself up onto a flatter gondola.
That's really cool.
Pallet cleanser for my.
It
This is
also-
actually super cool. Yeah.
That also reminds me of the Goliath mine from World War II. Fucking remote-controlled tank bomb.
This is actually rad. This is something that makes a bunch of sense, but
It makes so much sense.
Is this OG LCL freight?
Kind of. And here we have a very pink-looking diesel.
Yeah.
Pepto-Bismol engine.
It's got... There's a bunch of
Australian.
pictures of it. Again. Did Ozride not give it away? Oh, and then oh no, it's pulling some subway cars,
I think those are just their cars, like their passenger cars.
Yeah, that's just a passenger train.
Oh.
But it looks
look,
like
it
what
was going so
Spider-Man
fast, the
was
paint
trying to
fell
save.
That's the New York City subway, dude.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Okay. Anyway.
The blurb
It's got a
has
horn
details.
on it. The fuck?
Yeah, it's a cab car.
Oh.
I would guess, yeah. 1985,
Yeah, it's
Victorian State
postal
Railway
service.
Operator commissioned a new rail safety film called "It's Your Business," depicting on what not to do on the railways. To avoid any association with any one of the main railway operators, a fictitious firm called Ozride was created with a bright pink livery. Allegedly, the color was General Motors' Holden Strike Me Pink, and T-Class locomotive T334, locally built EMD G8, is painted in livery along with 3 soon-to-be withdrawn Harris EMUs. I told you they weren't just cars. Although the budget for the coaching stock only meant 3 sides were actually painted. The film drew a lot of criticism from the railway union. Wasn't widely distributed. Considered lost media, a copy of It's Your Business service last year is now available on DVD. That's kind of fucking hilarious. What a funny freaking thing. So yeah, that's why we have all these pictures of loco painted pink, but not there. Everything else painted pink. The whole train set painted pink from this view, but not from this view. They didn't paint the whole train cars. That is funny as shit. And yes, they're EMUs. They're not fucking passenger cars, assholes. Anyway,
You'd think they'd save the paint on, I don't know, the roof instead of, the
wacky
the part of the train
fucking
people see.
wacky, just funny. And we're about to see something.
Diesel?
Germany?
Diesel? What?
British.
No,
that is German.
One of the photos is
anime.
as-built.
That thing is running off of 2 AA batteries.
I think it's the last photo is as built.
This
is it gonna turn into a steam engine magically?
This thing is weird.
Yep.
Yeah.
What?
Transformers.
I know they said
Team up
diesel.
those
This
guys.
is ridiculous.
It's also not German. It's Danish.
Built by Hanomag in 1924, this started as a typical standard gauge locomotive for a brickworks in Denmark. After the war, however, it was rebuilt by a local firm in 1946 to 49 into a diesel locomotive. Knowing this had been a steam locomotive, it just looks so odd to see the engineer driver's position being moved forward and little extensions, so you're now standing where the firebox and boiler used to be. Also attached the only photo of how the locomotive used to look. So this is how it was, and then it became this. And God, the fucking
Look how they massacred my boy.
the cab in the front middle. That
looks like an old-fashioned car you draw as like a 5-year-old.
This is super fucking cursed.
I like how you can see where the cylinders were mounted on the front of the frame there, and there's just a fucking rectangle.
Bunch of holes.
Yeah.
Holes. Christ on a bike. Yeah, they ruined it for sure.
Oh, and look at even the rod is just, oh god, this thing.
The next one's good.
Didn't Lori just do a video about a steam diesel conversion?
Well, no.
Wait a minute.
Wait. Something's
Yo,
not
wait,
right.
why does this actually kind of goes hard? Wait a minute.
Wait,
This
yeah,
this does
Let them cook. Let them cook.
this does go hard, but at the same time, it's also kind of like, oh, look, heavyweight. What? Like,
This was hard.
wow.
This is cool though.
They cooked.
They honestly, man, this is
This is rad. It's a heavyweight obs, right?
That's
But with
cool.
with 2-axle trucks. That's kind of weird. And
I mean,
looking like with the Claire.
It's the lightest heavyweight you've ever seen.
Clerestory round end. That's fucking
And
awesome.
there's no Clerestory windows. And it looks like they welded the seams there.
This is rad.
I wonder if this was a crazy mod, or if they built it this way with the older styling.
Huh.
Probably.
I'm not gonna
Because
lie.
there's
I really
there's
like how well
no
they did
there's
that.
no Clerestory windows. Just that defeats the point of having a
Well, you
Clerestory.
can see where they used to be. There's you can kind of
Yeah,
maybe see
it looks like there's some seams where they might have blanked them out, which possible. I don't know.
I think
I
there
don't
it
know.
is a mod because it
56.
does look like they got blanked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the more I look, it does
kind
kind of look it's blanked out, but yeah, wow, what a weird, cool thing.
Oh,
I gotta appreciate how well they did the curvature match on the end though. With the
Yeah,
roof
that was
line.
very
Yeah.
well done.
I guess the rest
There
of
was a
it's still
lot of sheet
riveted,
metal work
so
done on that thing.
yeah.
Oh! I found. Okay.
Riveted for your pleasure.
So they were open-end cars, open-end normal Clerestory observations, according to this. And then in 1941 and 1940, they were converted to closed-end observations for the James Whitcomb Riley passenger train, which is what that drumhead thing says. And there's multiple of these.
Cool.
53 and 56.
Huh.
Ah.
I like
I don't
it.
think I've ever
Questionable
seen a
taste,
square
but
drum before.
questionable
like-
taste, but great execution.
Oh, hi, Wings.
Hey,
Tom.
Wings.
Hey,
Oh,
Wings.
this one's
Fucking
good.
hard, dude.
This one's funny.
Water tank?
No. Air tank.
Yeah, air
Oh.
compressor. But,
Huh?
Are those just
but
the
why?
IKEA arrows?
Is it just like supplemental air for?
What do you do when you
braking?
have a train that's too long for one or two locomotives?
Yeah,
to
it's
charge
just a
the brake
repeater.
pipe?
Ain't
Oh
no
my
fucking
god,
way.
it is.
Wait,
I
wait,
was
wait.
Did
joking.
Australia Precision Schedule Railroad themselves?
we need railroaders.
I was fucking
No.
joking. Is that actually what it's for?
It is an air
Yeah.
repeater car, yes.
What? Why?
That's kind of cool, actually.
The blurb says, "Blow, mate, blow." In the 1980s, Australian National, our version of Conrail, increased the length of their Lay Creek coal trains to 160 wagons to supply additional train brake air from the rear of the train. A couple of hastily assembled air compressor wagons were put into service. One features a standard trailer-mounted air compressor strapped down on the deck. Variations of this concept were used until the final coal train in 2016.
Are y'all okay down there?
They
Yeah,
used these until
this
2016?
This
Good
one
old
with
Ingersoll Rand air compressor.
like literally, it looks like an Ingersoll Rand air compressor trailer.
No, it is.
It
Look at one
does.
of the other pictures. It is an Ingersoll.
Is it really?
Oh
Yeah.
my god, it is.
Oh my god! Literally, it is literally a fucking Ingersoll Rand.
Because I was gonna say you can't. I recognize it because my boss has one. I'm like, I know it is.
I thought you were the boss.
Well, he's the boss of the trucking side. I'm the boss of the dirt side.
Oh, makes a lot of
That
sense.
and right now I'm working for a third guy. Because I'm
Right,
working for somebody
with
else
the new
wrecking their
gig,
shit.
yeah.
I can get paid to wreck someone else's shit. It's great.
Oh, this is the after photo. There's the before.
Wait, it's a
Oh, it's a steam motor. Cool.
Yeah.
That's
It's
cool.
a
The before is very cool.
It's a steam motor coach that they removed the coach from.
You know when you're going fast in train
No.
sim and you ditch your coaches?
No.
You know this is
the
in
meme.
train sim, right?
No, hold on. This is the meme of the people who stole like the front, like the pilot truck of the big boy. And it's
Literally.
Spanish-
Oh,
God, yeah.
That's the meme.
Literally feels like that. Yeah.
Or 3000.
Hold on.
3703's front wheel set going a fourth of a mile after the engine blew up.
Yeah, because it was one closed.
Goose,
unit.
before you do VC text.
That is information I did not have.
Single tier.
I see.
Goofy.
Oh, we're back to this one?
No. It's...
Oh.
Oh god, this is
No,
kind of.
he just still had it up.
Oh.
That's impressive. It's been a while.
Oh, is that the fucking thing that's in the United States for some reason?
It's at the Omaha Zoo.
Yeah.
That's the same place as the M5.
Shush. We'll get to that.
And the whistle sounds like. It's got one singular consolidated safety valve. Oh my god.
Okay, so which is more annoying, the safety valve or the whistle?
Which sounds better, the safety valve?
Which sounds better?
The safety valve.
The blurb on this one is pretty fun because, specifically if you seek out the bit where it says about the fireman's controls being on the engineer's side.
Okay. Omaha Zoo, railroad number 104. Nothing is particularly cursed about the locomotive itself, but it was converted from coal to oil. They decided to put the firing controls on the engineer's side. So as the engineer, as we run, the engineer has to do both firing and running. The other cursed thing is that it's a 1890 30-inch gauge engine built in Austria for a road in Italy, served in World War I, and ran on a public road in World War II. And in the early 70s, found its all the way from Romania, where it was at the time, to Omaha, where it's been running at the Henry Dorley Zoo ever since. The story that goes that the head of the OZR at the time was in the market for a new locomotive. Mentioned to a friend who said, "Hey, I know a guy in Romania that has a locomotive that I think would fit your needs. Are you interested?" And he said, "Sure." It's the last he heard about it. Then a couple of months later, gets a random call from the Port of Los Angeles. "Hey, we have a steam engine addressed to you. How do you want us to deliver this to you?" So it's essentially Ding Dong ditched to the zoo. Don't have a picture of the...
29, but on a much smaller scale.
I don't have a picture of the back, head, and firing control so handy, but you can use this one next time at the zoo. You can send it to you. That is fucking hilarious. Yeah.
So
Steam engine for Mr. Whoever. Look at how slanted the fucking slide valves are. Jesus Christ.
It makes it easier to take them out.
That makes CNS 74 jealous. God damn.
What a weird little thing. And then oil burning and whatever, and with the ratchety sand dome. Goofy. Goofy and fun. What a cool thing.
Nebraska's weird, man.
Tis.
So the next one is kind of intermediary cursed, like not very cursed.
Not cursed.
It's just an engine.
I will not take AJ Stevens slander in this house.
It's just
that's just AJ Stevens.
I mean, it's a 440 that has wall shirts?
It is not
Monkey motion.
Oh god, monkey motion, no.
What?
Yeah, Stevens gear, aka monkey motion. It's essentially a proto version of wall shirts that has the combination lever split into a Y, and you have the front and rear valves acting independently so that the ports stay open longer.
That is why I kept this one in.
Huh.
I think I made a diagram of this. Let me see if I can find it. Like an animation. Hold on.
Not gonna lie, love the fact that it's called monkey motion.
The thing that's crazy to me is that main rod, connecting rod, eccentric rod on a crank to the expansion link, which is then inside of the main rod.
Yeah, there's some stuff going on
'Cause
there.
fucking cool. Of course you fucking made a version of this.
It's even animated?
Yeah, welcome to Wings and Strings. They're too powerful at literally everything they do, which is why they're the best at making thumbnails for the YouTube.
I mean, they also have the roll.
Oh, that's actually really neat.
That? Huh.
They do a little bit of a shuffle in there.
Yeah.
Slide to the left.
Because each one is slightly different, and each valve has a slightly different connection point.
Call it
because of the Y rod,
Stevenson shuffle,
which is fucking cursed as all fuck. You can see the Y rod there with the three things, but yeah, it's hard to get more detail out of it.
I'm kind of curious to see how it looks like inside the actual valve box.
The world's longest valve box.
It's just two valve rods side by side.
Yeah, but how is it getting to the other one? Is it going through one? Is it going over the top? Like, what the hell's going on there? I'm curious.
Left to right next to each other.
Oh. Okay, that's pretty cool.
We'll do a couple more before we get out of here for the evening, because we've been at this for 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Long ass time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Casually.
54 is one that I want you to see.
We'll just need Half-Life
54?
Right now.
Okay. This is another one from Omaha.
This is East Broadtop M5.
It's so cute.
It didn't used to be.
Oh.
That is after.
Oh.
That is the after photo.
Oh no.
That's
What'd they do
cute.
to the
This hurts.
Oh, I have seen that.
We're gonna take that off the screen as fast as we can.
Was that a
pull up the picture?
Yeah, this is the East Broadtop's M5A. The B unit has been lost to time.
I thought they also had
was a B
I'm
unit.
sorry,
A
a
picture of the
Plymouth
slug.
had a B unit?
Yes.
Hold on.
Really?
This
That's
was
pretty
had a
cool.
B unit.
This thing is also 50
What?
No, it's not.
No,
in
it's
MOW,
not. Bullshit.
in MOW VC text, there's
Maybe
it
the
is-
two of them
thing is-
together.
No,
M5
Auntie,
was massively low.
this is not 50 tons. And I will tell you
Not
for a
50,
scientific fact that it is not 50 tons.
Not 50, but it's massively overweight for what the East Broadtop.
It's not 50.
They got rid of it.
It's
Oh,
not.
yeah.
Maybe
This
the A
this
and B
guy.
unit together were 50.
Yeah, I was gonna say that the pair would be
No,
50.
no.
No?
Pee-wee weighs 8 tons, and Pee-wee has a 4-inch wide frame that obviously is seen from the outside, and this has got fucking spindly ass bullshit the whole way.
Oh, yeah.
This thing weighs.
15
Standard.
maybe?
It's maybe okay. So that thing's not standard gauge either, right? So
No.
I doubt this thing is more than 10 tons. So the two of them together, maybe 20 tons.
Do you want to pull up the photo of them together?
Yeah,
full
as
AV set?
the EBT.
Maybe not 50, but it was like that. The A and the B set were harder on the track than M7 is. So
3-foot slug.
I'm sure weight wise. Oh, so they're 3 foot. If they're in an ABT, they're 3
Yeah.
foot. And it's a fair bit bigger than Pee-wee is based on
It
that
is.
picture versus that picture.
There's
I would
frame
say
in there.
maybe
Look at it.
15.
It's got some frame there.
There's
Okay.
Maybe it is
No,
heavier than
yeah, I was definitely wrong.
maybe they lightened it up. It looks like.
It's not 50 tons. between
Yeah,
the
no.
two
If,
of
it,
them.
if it's Plymouth, I would guess 25.
Yeah, 25 tons. All of them. I mean,
So the pair together, probably 50.
No.
No?
No.
I could definitely believe 25.
The B unit has less on it. How's it gonna weigh the same?
Yeah.
Well, you could just
They
slap
could
Fill it
weight
with
into
concrete.
Yeah,
Yeah.
filled it with concrete or lead.
So is that
Zach, Zach, who with an impronounceable last name that is spelled Viegeldel. Yeah. Says Ham the poster is regaged to 30-inch, and you knew it was 30 tons last you knew, and 104 is 15 to 20 tons. So this dude is 15 to 20 tons. Okay.
It looks
And
like
then-
it was
I
light enough
believe
because there's
that.
a lot less there.
And then these guys, 30 tons for the pair. I could believe that. Yeah, that seems fair. Cool. That was your 54. No, that was 50. That was not even. It was 53.
Good to know my
54 is the next one. 54 is Canadian thing.
It's good to know my dozer's twice the weight of that little bugger, or that pair.
No, we don't like this, Auntie. We don't like this.
What?
We
Oh,
don't.
it's-
We don't like this.
I mean, it's
This isn't the one that I thought it was. There's another one. That it's way.
This
way
is
to it
a
next time,
What?
crazy steam motor,
I mean, it's a steam motor car.
which is cool.
That's cool.
That's actually really cool. But
Steam
also
motor cars are interesting.
kind of-
certainly.
yeah, it's definitely cursed, so fits. Got a couple top
Oh, sorry.
shots.
The one that I was thinking of is number 85. It's a Milwaukee Road thing.
Why did they just not make the lead engine truck on that in 04?
Who knows? Ghost Games 302, conductor for 24 months. I'm late, but hello. We're almost done here. LNH Ralphan just fishes the EBT because of your vid. Amazing. Yeah, it really is. It is worth the visit for sure. Glad you got to do it. Two Penny Studios, the wiki page for the Omaha Zoo says the following Virgie is the zoo's first diesel locomotive. Acquired in 2008, it's a four-wheeled 40-ton diesel switcher locomotive built by Plymouth. I sincerely doubt the 40 tons. Sincerely, with every bone in my body. 4 at the museum weighs...
Yeah, 4 weighs 40 tons.
Well, 55, but yes.
Well,
yeah.
I
dozer's
also
heavier than
got 40
4?
tons.
So, anyway. Steam 10-122, lost of time for Chris to choose 11 months already. Yes. Time's fake.
I can't believe my dozer's heavier than 4.
Choose.
That is.
I think we're gonna leave it there. We got through 54.
So we only need to do 3 more of these.
54 of
Catch up with the
212.
submissions.
We're almost there, guys. We're only a quarter of the way through.
Still so much more to talk about, of course, but such a fun stream. Yes, it took basically 3.5 hours, but such a fun stream. So great to hang out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for your love and support. Glad you enjoyed the cursed shenanigans, and when I get back from Croatia, the shenanigans shall continue. So, great to see you guys. Take it easy. See you next time.
Bye.
See ya.